All right.
I got insomnia at the moment. So
Yeah, good. I'm trying. My audio's been pretty low, and I think it might have just been because I've had my microphone switched around the wrong way, as if it's, facing away from me effectively, rather than pointing like a microphone, like a karaoke one. It's supposed to be, the side of the microphone pointing at me. Anyway, we'll find out.
I had this exact problem with this for like ages until I realized.
Yeah. So we have 3 today, half strength. Morwen, our ranger, aquatic elf. You've been off with the party, but just off camera. So we're assuming present for the whole of the last session that you weren't here. Felwyn, Gnome Artificer, and Elric, our Furbolg druid. Furbolg's right, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. I should know. I should know this. It's only been a year and a half.
Has it really been a year and a half of this campaign already?
I think so, yeah.
Huh.
So you won. You defeated the Kraken pretty easily, pretty handily. It didn't really seem to be, acting of its own volition. It was being piloted by a mind flayer elder brain, and you destroyed the body enough that the elder brain teleported away to its sanctum. This is deep under the water, far out to sea, from the continent that you are from, or the city state of Xenophos, and you pursued this elder brain to its lair, deep underwater in a sort of illithid type of complex. It looked like a piece of spacecraft, spelljammer ship that had crashed. Found and encountered the brain, defeated its many minions and lieutenant mind flayers, met up with a group of Githyanki who were also on a mind flayer hunt. That's what they do. And the elder brain, rather than, as it got close to being overwhelmed and being slain by you, plane shifted away. The Githyanki, Yep,
I remember that.
The Githyanki had means to move to their astral plane, which they believed that's where the elder brain probably has fled, and they are native to the astral plane. And so they teleported you all, or teleported, plane shift, whatever. They transported you all to chase this brain to its hidey hole. That hidey hole happened to be a piece of completely derelict, destroyed piece of craft floating, hurtling through the astral plane. Maybe a piece of the craft where the brain originally fled from, fleeing persecution and from Githyanki attacks. And there you destroyed it. The final resting place of this brain, and then found yourselves spinning through space, effectively, apparently hurtling towards a huge asteroid type thing that looked humanoid shaped. No arms and legs, but sort of like a torso and a spine instead of a mountain range. And then the craft started to get rocked, and you realised it was continued to be under attack. The piece of the side got torn away. A red dragon poked its head through, breathed, and filled the whole area with fire. You guys got caught in a crossfire. It seemed to be more looking to make sure that the elder brain was dead. There was a Githyanki knight riding it, and the dragon reached through, picked up this elder brain, clutched it in its 2 claws, grappling, and said, "Come on, boys, let's clear out of here." And your 3 Githyanki buddies no more, just fled straight away with their colleague, with their leader, and disappeared into the astral plane, leaving you. Leaving you hurtling through this.
Taking me down too, like.
Yeah, you went unconscious, didn't you?
I was unconscious. They
blasted me. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yeah, so they weren't too concerned about OHS issues aboard, and you managed. This is very much like I think it was the start of one of the Star Trek movies when the ship's just crashing onto this planet and trying to survive the crash, and everyone decided to abandon ship before it crashed.
Yeah.
You got out and you realised that you could fly with the power of your mind through the astral plane. It's a plane of thoughts and memories. Plane where gods, which are collectively created by the collective belief of others, when they die, when people start to forget them, stop worshipping them, stop even remembering them, this is the final resting place of gods, and a lot of the physical bodies, the asteroids and planets and things are actually the corpses of these dead gods. Oh. And so you fled the thing, and could see that there was debris of other crashed ships on this wreck. You managed to somehow shimmy your way down, and realised also once you get close to an astral body, the power of movement by thought is swapped for the power of regular movement as gravity kicks in, and you start to just fall at eventually terminal velocity towards this planet. You managed, however, to rock hop, do an elaborate rope length, and shimmy down, fly down, levitate down, and get to the ship. A piece of crashed ship debris, and you can see that on screen here. Actually, let's have a look. If I zoom in here a little bit and shift ping. So you can see the swirl that is the party's token, where the party is. There's a rear portion of what looks like a regular galleon, but it seems to have some sort of wings coming out from the sides of it. And you encountered first some astral hunters, got some assistance from the crew when they attacked you, because you were all badly beaten up. Felwyn was barely alive, and everyone had still not recovered from the battle with the Mind Flayer and the Elder Brain and the dragon attack, which was not really an attack, just accidental. Yeah. What do they call it? Collateral damage.
Friendly fire. That's it.
The or probably ambivalent fire. They didn't. They were happy to be.
They didn't care.
Ambivalent fire.
Yeah. And you were rescued in effect and brought on deck and given a place to rest. And it seems that this crew has crashed and has their own problems. Their captain's missing. The ship is broken into 3 pieces. They think the captain is probably on one of the other pieces. Another crew member had assumed power and named himself captain of the ship from here forth, and that turned out to be a death slard in disguise, sowing chaos, which is what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Another crew member who had seen through this disguise had been chained up and imprisoned by the death slard, and you rescued them from incarceration. So they've now the crew here has now given you food. You don't need to eat on the astral plane, you're finding, but you find that just eating food, drinking wine, all that sort of stuff, you still find fortifying. It's mentally, provides mental benefits. So much so that over the last long rest, effectively, each of you, your yellow dots here, in other words, all this build-up of insanity, all of the the tensions that have been plaguing you throughout your journeys through your home plane have gone. And
Yay!
And so your yellow dots, your insanity. I say yellow dots.
I wake up feeling the best I have in a long time.
Yes. You're no longer feeling the effects of that horrible journey through the cosmic horror, deep one, Leviathan stuff. Anyway, you've left all that behind you. Things are looking chipper. You are, however, lost on the astral plane with no means really to get anywhere. You also found a couple of magic items, I think, on the dead brain.
We did. I got this thing that I haven't tested yet. Like a USB device type temple.
And Noida found a wand.
He did. He found a rod. He found a wand, and it gives him the ability to cast commune once a day. And when he held this thing, he found, you can imagine how he was. Morrow this, morrow that, the light of morrow, blah blah blah. And it's also giving him this strong sensation that there is this is just one piece of a larger item, and somewhere ahead, he feels this longing to find the rest of it and rejoin it. So you've rested. You could regain any spell selections that you wish to do.
Yep.
The decision, for practicality purposes, is that with this ship being broken up into a number of pieces, let's just say Gungo, Elide, and Noida will be, remaining on this part of the ship.
Well, we go looking for the captain.
While you go looking for the captain, exactly.
All right.
So
just redo a long rest in case I forgot the whole long rest.
Yeah.
What was that purple dot again?
The purple dot. So this is weird. You're feeling. All of you can cast spells. You have spell slots. That's a very, very D&D mechanics term, but you have spell power, spell energy that you can expend, and you're feeling like you've also got this, just like you had a slow descent into sanity, and though that sanity can build up and eventually send you insane, like a currency that you can spend. It feels like something has also happened overnight, and you've got these things that that no one else knows, or at least that you might have shared with a couple, a shared experience, but you've never told anyone else, and you don't really realize how and what that's all about, but you feel like you've got this power in you that you could somehow expend. But it's sort of like having a humming wand and not knowing how to cast a charge from it. And so you've got and it's to do with something that and you know that there's these one or two snippets of knowledge, secrets that you hold, that somehow it's like a ball of energy knotted in your stomach, ready to release. If you could only find a way to let it out. That's what those are. And that has also occurred over the course of this long rest.
Okay.
I think everyone should have a 2 on their purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just look. So we've got Morwen here. I'll bring you up on top deck. Felwyn. And where are you, Elric? There you are.
I'm hiding behind the stairs.
Yes. Okay. And so.
All right. When I woke up, I rolled even for my cosmic omen of the day, which means that I will be able to help allies
Okay.
rather than hinder foes. Oops, I don't have that reaction ready.
And Sirit comes aboard with you too. She's the one who you rescued. Sirit.
Hello, Sirit. It's funny the way you described the way food works in the astral plane is kind of like how I'm feeling on Ozempic. Like,
Right.
taking that. It's like I want to eat for my brain, but I don't want to eat.
Right.
I don't need to at all. Cravings are gone, and now I'm just like, I want.
But I remember it being so yummy.
I know.
Wow.
So I'll get these pings of, oh yeah, this tastes good. I want that, just for the flavor.
Yes.
But not for the sustenance.
And there is a chef on board, which you've spoken to, who has lived a ill-spent early career and now is redeeming themselves, an orc chef, living the quiet life as a chef on board a ship. Very much the orcish Steven Seagal from whatever the hell it was.
He's a yeoman.
Yeah.
What a yeoman? I can't remember the name of the movie.
No, me neither.
I'm a cook.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm just a cook.
I'm just a cook.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get a coffee refill real quick.
Okay, no worries. No, don't be surprised, Morwen. But there's two Githyanki on board as well, and but they are non-standard Githyanki. Very much
Okay.
pirate-like, yeah.
Okay. Pirate Gith.
Pirate Gith, yeah. And I'm just having a look for Sirit here. I haven't. But no mind. What do you want to do from here? You can see on your map, if I bring you to here, it's a few hundred yards to get to the second piece of the ship. You can see a large rib cage in the distance.
Well, we need to make our way to that second piece of the ship. So I'm going to ask Sirit if they know of any possible problems or things that might be in the way between here and there that we might have to watch out for. Just to be a bit prepared, is like
only.
What have you encountered?
Yeah, only the like predators of the astral. So just like a coral reef on in another ocean, they tend to attract a lot of life.
Okay, so things could try to eat us off here.
Yes.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
So is it just us, and is Sirit coming with us?
No, Sirit will be staying with the others. I can give you a handout, or show you a handout for what you can how it looks when you're standing on deck looking ahead.
Okay.
Oh, so there's almost like a big wall of we're gonna have to maneuver around or up or
so
something.
It's very the ground is a cross between flesh and rock, and there's pieces of bone jutting out from it here and there.
Okay, is there a path through it, or we're gonna have to climb up and over?
You'd have to be climbing all over the place. You can see, from the rear of the ship, that's where we're looking at the forefront of the front of the picture. What is it? I forget even what that's. Words hard. Foreground. There we go. The foreground. You can see stretched out lines of sort of almost petrified flesh, forming sort of stony pathways with jutted pieces of stone. And there's another piece of the ship a bit further up, and further on some sort of bright light in the prow.
And this is our point of view right here? Or
Yeah, that's right. Well, you're actually on that piece of the stern there. Yep.
Okay, so we're going to walk up that curvy path to get to the other
Okay.
half
All right.
of the ship.
Is
that what the plan is?
Yeah, I'm not going to do a map unless something happens, but if you can describe how you want to move about, what's your marching order, how spaced out you are, that sort of thing.
Well, I have no qualms in going first.
Usually Mortwin's our forge ahead person.
I don't mind going first.
She's more sure-footed than the rest of us. I could follow her.
Yeah. Yeah, if I fall, y'all have got no chance.
Okay. All right. So, Morwen, if you're going to try and navigate your way through over this, it's a bit like Superman's special hideout in the
north.
The North Pole was made of flesh and stone. Very spiky stuff that you sort of spongy underfoot. But to find a path through, that's still not, that's still you'll be able to apply skills that you would learn in any other setting. Obviously, it's not your chosen terrain, but you can still roll survival.
Of course.
Yep.
Okay. Survival. Okay. Natural 20 for
nice
32.
Okay, nice one.
There we go.
I think she got it.
All right.
Well, you never know. Could have been a 33 DC.
Okay, well...
Oh, hang on, no. It's a 30 because the +2 is in blue, which means it's only in my favorite terrain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darn.
It's not gonna...
Okay.
Only a 30. That's
Only
it.
a 30.
Okay, so you make your way across this terrain uneventfully. You do see some shining lights bobbing around off in the distance, and the party was attacked by some, they look like those deep sea anglerfish.
Yes.
And they look like a curious star because that's what they have on the end of the feeler thing, the tentacle out the front. But otherwise, they're just a giant toothy maw. But you spot them, you recognise them. Elric's given you a bit of warning about what those would be, and you're able to stick to the shadows, keep hidden, and those bobbing lights carry on bobbing past you. So much so that you manage to make it to the... you're still standing on this sort of stony area, but there's this middle part of a ship completely broken off that you've now reached. And...
okay.
Okay. Actually, I've got another piece of... This is what the party fought last week.
Right.
Oh, damn.
Big news.
And that's what
Astral anglerfish.
Yeah, that's what you've seen, Morwen, to keep the party away from these guys.
Yeah, that was an unpleasant fight.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I think you might have been defeated them pretty handily if you weren't so tired and, from...
Already hurting.
Yeah, you were.
Down.
Star anglers. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so you can see this is a bit weird. So you can see the middle part of a galleon. There would be only one part of deck that's exposed, and there's what looks like a life raft. You know, like a regular rowboat type of deal. It would still hold. It could still potentially hold a lot of people. You know, from a larger ship. And it has also crashed here, and it's got different sort of wood, different sort of make to the Lambent Zenith. So it looks like another life raft has crashed into this piece of wreck, and this enormous oak tree has got roots growing over the top of the life raft. It's pretty much sitting on the life raft and growing down over the side of the ship and forming this huge tangled mass. I'll show you. I'll give you. Yeah, I'll give you a. Sorry, Ed. What's that?
It's a strange place for an oak tree.
Mm.
That's what Elric would say.
I'll show this to you.
It's got a face.
It does have a face. Looking a little
Seen
stern.
tree with faces before.
Yeah.
Maybe perhaps you should go and tell it.
I've
something.
seen I've seen plenty of faced plants.
You're the tree talker here.
Yeah.
I
The deck's floor's uneven, roots woven around the planks. Jutting from the segments forwards the wreckage of a lifeboat. And there's a stout tree with vibrant pink and red blossoms.
So I'll use my speech of beast and leaf, even though I don't. But I will say something in common, so maybe he'll understand us.
Okay.
And I'll say to, hello, my friend.
Okay.
The roots are long and sturdy.
Okay. So the eyes open, and this face looks down at you with. Probably you can tell. With a little bit of distrust. And he sort of doesn't say anything. It.
Okay. Say. All right. He doesn't seem to be too talkative.
Talkative, no. But you can, and their eyes sort of close again, almost as if the tree is asleep, and you've sort of woken it up. But you can tell that it's got an eye on you. There's a bit of a slit of the eye open.
Okay. Not sure what he's doing here, but we'll just make sure we don't upset him. The treants can be quite brutal if they're upset. So.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous.
Let's tread carefully. We're just going to make our way around. Look around the ship, friend. Enjoy your rest.
The mouth opens, Elric, and it says, "Don't go below."
Oh.
Well, that's no way to get us not going below.
It is beset with parasites.
Parasites.
Ooh.
What sort of parasite?
Yes. What sort of parasites are we talking about? We may be able to help.
Floating monstrosities.
Are they
flesh eaters?
Flesh eaters.
Do you need them removed?
Yes, we can help.
You remove parasites?
We can try.
Yes.
He says that would be welcome. I have them contained for now. And he says, When you're ready, I will part the roots below. You'll need to dash through quickly. I cannot release them.
Okay.
And you can see the roots grow over the deck. You know how if the ship's completely broken off, that the roots grow over the deck and sort of tangle like curtains.
Do you know, is there any others below that might be affected by these parasites? Or is it just them?
He says, they seek... I protect my young below.
You're young. So there are saplings below.
They would take and consume them if they could reach.
Okay.
Oh, so we need to help.
Yeah,
we definitely need to help if there's younglings down there.
Okay.
Agreed. We will eliminate this threat for you.
All right.
Good triage.
I will move you to another piece of the map where you should be able to see this. If I draw you in here, is that
Redbud?
Redbud. And so Redbud's says if you drop down to the ground level where the jagged part of the ship is, just there, when you say the word, he will part the roots so that you can dash through, but don't let anything out.
No problem. I'm ready.
Okay.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Anything you want to do before he parts his roots?
I'm just looking at what I can do and see if there's anything.
Okay.
Cast bless on the three of us.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, nice.
So.
That's a +4, right?
Yes.
Yep, plus D4 to hit and saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Morwen, any spell that lasts a minute or so that you want to kick off?
That lasts a minute?
Oh, there's plenty of those things. You know, I don't know. There's heaps of ranger spells that let you do more damage, and you concentrate, and they only last for one hit. But they go.
Oh, I don't have anything like that.
Okay. All right. And what have you got in hands? Your bow or your swords?
Probably the swords if we're like underground.
Okay.
Like going under something. Yeah.
Would this be a first outing of Dusk and Dawn?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay. Well, very good. All right. So I'm going to move you now. Whoop. Now let's see.
This is the first time I've used my prayer beads.
Oops. Exciting.
Sorry. There we go.
Okay. So I'm gonna go straight into it and call for initiative.
All right.
Oh, let's see how this works today. Has anything fixed in this silly program?
Could I have could I have cast armor of Agathis on myself as well?
That's fine.
Okay, because that was an item, the bless, that was the necklace prayer bead, and this is just me tapping a rune.
Yeah, okay.
It was so close to 19. Oh, it worked! Yay! Yay, beyond 20.
Cool.
7. Did it?
Seven for Morwen. Felwyn 11.
Let me get my initiative. Sorry. All right. So, terrible.
All right. Well, just letting you all know, I rolled a 3, so
We're still get the drop on
Yay!
them.
Maybe. Let's have a look. What's their dexterity? Ooh, okay. They're going to be going on 5. So we've got Felwyn, then Merwin, then these what looked like a floating brain, giving you an image of this elder brain that you've just fought, but they're, you know, medium size, but still enormous, you know, compared to a human brain. They're floating and they just trail tentacles like a jellyfish, and they have a beak very much like what you would imagine an octopus or a squid to have, but instead of it being in the center of the tentacles, it's out the front of the creature.
And you say they're floating?
And they're floating, yes, levitating, hovering. In fact, they can just like feel like you're looking at a jellyfish underwater, but it's just floating in air.
Okay.
Felwyn, you're top of the pops.
Okay.
You're standing on the fleshy stone right now. What do we call it? Tentacle things have moved aside.
Okay, well, I'm going to rush in front of Elric here. Okay, Elric.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to, facing forward towards the 4 in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
to the east there, I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Ooh.
Oh, let's put the...
Thunderwave is going to do a 4 squares or 6?
It is
9.
15-foot cube, so it's going to go 3 out in front of me and just hit all 4 of those.
Nice, you've got all 4. What do they need to do? Save versus...
They need to do a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look. Constitution saving throw.
Okay, and I'm going to go just left to right here.
Yeah, DC 16.
Okay, we've got 3 fails, 1 pass. How much damage?
Okay, so they take 12 damage, and the ones that failed move backwards 10 feet.
And do the ones who pass take half damage, or is it?
Yes.
Okay, so 12 is the if they fail completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's 6, and they stay in the same spot for the one that passed, and the rest get 12 and push back 10 feet.
No problem. And as you damage them, I'll work my way through, but I'll show you a health bar for those ones. Now, anything else you want to do? I've applied that damage. It blasts one of them back. And
what do I get as my bonus? I don't have a huge amount of bonus actions, but just in case, I am going to give myself my 12 temporary hit points.
Yep.
As my bonus action with my armor.
Okay.
And that will be it.
All right. In that case, we then move to... And no other movement?
No, I'm just going to...
Yeah. Hang there. All right, Morwen, over to you.
There, yep.
Okay. Sure. I guess time to try these out.
There's one right next to you. Unharmed by the Thunderwave.
Yeah.
The Thunderwave was avoiding you and
Okay.
nearby enemies.
So, yep, we're gonna go for my usual. We'll go for some attacks.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start with this one, the 18.
18 hits with Dawn.
Yeah. Okay, which is
Wow, 16 damage.
okay. Nice.
8 piercing and 8 radiant. And you get a second attack with Dawn.
It's okay. Yeah, I do. 14.
Armor class 14 hits.
Okay. 11 damage.
11, okay. All right, pretty badly injured now.
Okay. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
One,
Now moving.
2.
Oh yeah.
Within his melee range.
Okay.
Then he's already pretty badly injured, so I don't want to waste too many attacks.
Not on
so I'm
death.
going for the.
Not on death's door. So probably about half.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
going for the offhand attack
Yes.
on the same guy I was just attacking.
Okay.
So
that's dusk.
Yeah. So that's 21 to hit,
Nice.
which hits. So this is damage. 13.
Ooh, okay.
Only 1 necrotic damage.
Yeah. Okay. So 13. It takes it. It's still alive.
Yeah.
Still kicking, but seriously injured now.
Yep. And why not? Because I never use all my stuff, and then we get to the end of the combat, and I'm like, wow, I didn't use anything.
Yep.
So I might as well go for the old action surge, because why not?
Okay.
I am gonna attack. Hang on. Then how many superiority die do I have? I don't. Oh, 4. Okay. Sure, I'm gonna attack this guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm. I'll give them each of them a colour so that you can say, Mr. Red.
Yeah.
Mr.
Okay.
Blue. We'll go Reservoir Dogs as our usual.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Beige.
Which one's badly injured? Mr. Red?
Mr. Red is the worst.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do on Mr. Green 1 attack, and I'm gonna make this a trip attack.
Okay.
Which is a DC strength saving throw 16 if it hits.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay, you can declare that after you roll to hit, so you don't have to expend the battle master.
So if it hits, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So another 14.
14 hits.
Yep, so I'll make this a trip attack, so it's a DC saving throw 16, and then he's prone.
For dex, or what?
Strength.
Strength.
Yep.
It fails.
So now, but I do the damage roll first, and he's prone for the next attack, right?
Yes. Yeah, do the damage roll now, and the damage is an extra D8, because you spent the battle master point.
Yep.
This is back with Dawn.
Yeah. So that's an initial 14 damage, and then another D8. An extra 2 damage.
Okay, so the battle master point has helped, and by putting it a bit unsteady, and by doing so, you've done a little bit more damage.
Yep.
But it doesn't seem like it's trippable with it just floating there in space.
Oh, it's floating. I didn't know they were floating. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that.
But you've done you've done extra damage. So
yeah, I would have not done that if I knew they were floating.
You've still got another attack.
Yeah. Sure. I will attack it again.
Okay.
With the same. Since I got another attack. Yeah. Oh, that's a 29 to hit.
Nice.
It's a natural 19.
Oof.
If only I had the feat where I crit on a 19. Then I will... You know what? Actually, I can make this a goading attack so that it hits me and not goes for one of the other guys, just to make sure. I'll add that extra D8 again to the damage roll.
Okay.
I literally haven't used a single superiority die the whole of the last campaign, by the way.
There you go.
I'm just trying to use stuff. Okay. I just forget. Okay, so
Yeah, every time you miss an attack, will be at least a time when you spend it to roll an extra d8 for a precision.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, 15 damage.
Plus,
nice. An extra d8 on top of that.
plus 7.
Oh.
That's 22.
Okay, now you should see health bars. Let me know if you're not, but for the injured ones, you should see.
Oh.
All right, so what that Mr. Green
That's
and Mr. Red are critically injured.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Red, we'll go first.
I should have summoned my dude when you asked if there's any concentration.
Oh yeah. So Mr. Red's going to attack you. Let's see. It's going to attack you with tentacles first.
Ew.
Hitting armor class 13.
Misses.
Okay. It then makes an attack with its beak. Hitting armor class 15.
Misses.
Mr. Yellow comes in and has an attack on you with its tentacles.
Yep.
Missing. Attacking with its beak. Missing. Mr. Blue attacks you with its tentacles. We've got a theme coming here. And misses. Tries with its beak. Come on, somebody. Pull it together, boys. 22.
That hits. I'm like in the Matrix with the lasers.
Yeah,
like...
exactly. So it does 6 piercing damage. That was Mr. Blue.
Yeah.
Mr. Green is going to try with tentacles. Hitting armor class 14. What armor class are you, by the way?
17.
Okay. Just also remember, I'd forgotten, but if you do miss, you've got the bless going as well. And then the beak.
Yeah.
22.
Oh yeah, is it plus 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does hit.
Plus D4. 4
D4,
4 piercing damage from Mr. Green.
Okay.
And finally, Mr. Orange. Not finally, but finally, Mr. Orange goes. Attacks you with his tentacles. Tries with the beak. The tentacles are just this big slap fight. No.
Yeah.
And Mr. Pink is going to try as well. And
when I said goading attack, I didn't mean all of them.
Okay. I'm class 16, Morwen.
Misses.
Oh, okay. And the beak it crits with a natural 20, doing 10 damage.
Oh. Okay, that's fine.
So I'm not seeing a health.
So they can. They have like a 10-foot range.
Yes, they do.
Tentacles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, Morwen, what's your maximum hit points currently?
81.
81. So I'm just changing that on your token. And what's your current hit points after all that?
61.
61. Okay, so we should see a health bar show for you in just a sec. Why is it not showing? It should show. It's not for some reason, but never mind. And just for the... is it Elric? You've got 99 hit points and at full, so is that right for you?
That's right.
Yep, okay, cool. And you're showing
for some reason, my aura is still like a light green.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, all right, no worries. That's why it was looking a bit strange to me, but that's we can work around that. Okay, so that's all of the Grell gone. Elric's
going to
up the rear.
Put on his ring. Well, he's got his ring on. He's going to point his ring and conjure a spear right here. I'm going to go ahead and drag this. Well, that's too. Yeah, okay. Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
All right. There you go. So I need dex saves from the 4 that are in range.
Okay, so what's the spell?
It's ball lightning from the fairy file. Here.
Ring of
Shooting Stars.
Shooting Stars. Okay.
I'm just doing the one big sphere.
Okay. And what do we need? Dex saving throws?
DC 15.
Okay, for how many? Which?
1, 2, these 4.
Each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from that point. Each creature within a
Was it
15-foot cube. So are you dodging Morwen?
If you go down to where it says ball lightning, it says 5 foot. Each creature that comes within 5 foot of the sphere has to make a dex save.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's not the 15-foot cube. It's
yeah.
the 5
Oh, I
foot
see. I'm reading a different part of it. Yeah,
ball
it's got a lot of rules.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so how much damage?
It's going to be 4d12 for each. So I'll roll that now.
And is it save for half or save or none?
No, it's save or suck. So 25. Okay. 25 damage.
You always do things, which means my next turn I can't do anything.
No, this is a pulse. It's gone at the end of that turn, I think.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, this shouldn't hit her. Or you more.
It won't. It's not hit you. It hasn't hit you.
Yeah, and I can move this as a bonus action. So.
Oh, so it is there. Hang on. Let me have a look. You can expend 1 3 charges.
Sphere right here. Yeah. 1, 2.
Oh, it's 3 charges. Okay, so the 15-foot cube. So where's the other bit? What I'm looking at? Fairy fire. Oh, ball lightning. You expend 2 charges and action to create 1 3-foot full diameter. 1 to 4 3-foot diameter spheres of lightning. The more spheres you create, the less powerful each sphere appears. The spheres last as long as you concentrate. Each sphere sheds. As a bonus action, you can move it. When a creature other than you comes within 5 feet. Now, you're not within 5 feet of it right now, Morwen. So even if you stand there fighting all these dudes, you're in a happy place. And we move to you, Felwyn.
Hey.
Did they all save?
One of them saved, and 2 of them took the 20, whatever it was.
Should have hit 4 of them.
If you put it here. Oh yeah, so you mean the green one at the back here?
Yeah.
Yep. So you hear this yip 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 yip, and you see this dog sort of smarting and hollering as if it's like walked on coals.
Oh no! I heard a dog.
Felwyn.
Okay, Felwyn's gonna pop onto the edge here.
Okay.
Right there.
Yep.
And then she is going to cast lightning bolt.
Oh. Okay.
Guess which direction she's going.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're in lightning bolt formation. The front of it.
Yeah.
The front one's got pineapple on its head and some maracas. Boom.
So that is dex saving throw.
Yep.
Of 16, and otherwise they take 32 damage.
Oh. Okay,
and half if they save.
Yeah, no worries. 16 we're looking for. So we've got a fail. Mr. Yellow, a fail. Oh, Mr. Blue, hero. Oh, Mr. Orange. Okay, and what did we say? 32.
32 damage on a full and 16
all right.
on a save.
Mr. The first 2 die. 15, 16. And the last 2 crackle and get cross. Oh, Mr. Orange back there is not happy. Okay, big lightning bolt.
Can I see the dog? Can I see the dog? Does the dog look friendly at all, or we cannot tell?
It looks a little bit freaked out. Like, what the hell's going on? It's had thunder waves and lightning balls and lightning bolts and some shit's going down.
Okay, so I've got another couple of movements, so I'm just going to pop.
Okay.
Over there. No,
now, you find yourself in what would have been an office or desk of some sort.
I didn't mean to go over there. I'm trying to pop over closer to that. I can't move.
So from where you are, you can't move across because there's still a tangle of thorns, of vines. So see where
I just have to go back the way I came.
Yeah, you could, but you can fire a lightning bolt through there, no problem, because you can see through it, but you just can't pass through it. So there's much thicker vines where these wooden walls are, looking like roots.
Okay, I just can't even move backwards.
Oh, I can move you backwards a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was just going to sort of pop back to where I was.
Yep. Okay. There's a bit of debris there. You can clamber up over planks and
Yeah, I
rocks
don't
and
take
things.
much space, so as long as I can get my footing, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Felwyn done. Morwen, back to you. This is 3 players, quick turns.
Your
Okay.
your turn order place would disappeared for your
Yeah,
grell.
if you're bad guys, they're gone.
Yeah, I'll add one
Yeah,
in.
they're after me.
Yeah, they're 5. Just remember.
Yeah.
For me, they have to go.
Okay, Morwen, what are you going to do? You've got 2 in melee range of you. You're in melee range of 2 of them. All of them are in melee range of you, given their tentacles.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will just start hitting again.
Okay.
That's life of a fighter.
Yes.
Okay, let's go for Mr. Green.
Okay.
Or, I should go for Mr. Blue just because he's quite low. 24.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Let's just. Maybe we'll have some other stuff to do before the next long rest. So
Yep.
I'll save the other 2 dice. So that is
13 damage with the first
13.
one. Yep. First attack hits, does 13 damage, doesn't kill Mr. Green.
But he's like really low.
He is.
It
it might actually take that again. So when I say really low, they started from a pretty high point.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So then I'll go for a second attack on Mr. Green.
Okay.
16.
16 hits. Damage. Oh, 14. 14 takes him out. Mr. Green dies.
Nice. And then I'll go for my offhand on Mr. Blue.
Okay. And your offhand, that means it's a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think that hits as a 12.
Oh, no, it misses, unfortunately.
With the bless, it's plus D4.
Roll your D4, see what happens.
14.
It hits.
Okay. Hooray.
Damage roll.
12.
Okay. Thrust, you impale this creature with necrotic energy and it drops to within an inch of its life and still is floating there twitching at you.
Nice.
Unfortunately. It's alive.
Sure. Yeah, I can't really move without attacks of opportunity from everything. So.
Yeah, they're all in your melee range, unfortunately.
Then I will... If I move here, I only move out of one range,
No,
right?
you're still in melee range of all of them.
Okay, that's good. I just want to move out the way just so I don't block the way of, like, if Felwyn or Elric want to do something, you know.
Actually, you got in my way, so...
Yeah, so I don't... Like, so I move out of, like, the way so you can...
We can pass through you as long as it's not a tunnel or a hallway. You're not that.
Yeah, but if you want to cast magic, then I don't need to cast magic through me.
I was going to actually go right where you moved to, so...
Never mind.
Stay there.
I can go the other way. I think that, like, here, does that take me out of...
You get a pink will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, then, yeah.
All right, so Morwen,
Sure.
you take a step back from the 2 that are aggressing you, and you form a line with Felwyn. The 2 Grell are orange and blue. So Mr. Blue is going to attack you, Morwen.
Yep.
Hitting armor class 18 this time.
That hits.
Oh, okay. Now, as these tentacles hit, they sort of slap and flop all around you. You take 18 piercing damage.
Ooh. Jesus.
Each of these tentacles have got these stinging barbs on them, and you need to save versus poison or paralysis. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That
starts to numb you.
Not something I'm good at, but I got a natural 20.
Nice one. Okay.
For 21.
It then tries to snap it with its beak. It was hoping to paralyze. They like to paralyze things and then just eat them with their beak slowly. But armor class 16 is a miss, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Orange goes. Misses with the tentacles and misses with the beak. Mr. Pink hits with the tentacles. Another saving throw, please. Grappled, latched on.
9.
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
9.
All right. So you are poisoned.
Do they not want to attack anybody else?
Yeah,
at all?
They want to. You're in the way. For Mr. Pink, at least. So you take 7 damage.
Yeah.
And poisoned. And it grapples you, which you can. It's not actually. The poison target is paralyzed. Oh my god. Okay, so the rest of you see, like, basically, was it Dory floating in the tentacles from Nemo?
Uh-oh.
And then it attacks you with its beak. With a natural 20.
Mm-hmm. More when you had a blast, you can roll blast on that save, right?
Oh, yeah.
13.
But it's a 9. I don't think it's gonna... 13 doesn't hit.
No, it was a natural 20. The 13 was damage.
Okay. But for the save, it was a 13. I forgot to add the bless.
No, that's going to fail.
Okay.
Sorry. But so paralyzed, and you can try to. You're still conscious, as in while you're paralyzed. It's like, I don't know, those wasps that bite spiders, and you can still think and look around. So you can try to fight it off, and you can feel that this poison going through your blood. You'll be able to try, see if you can overcome it next round.
Okay.
So.
Did I take any damage from the natural 20?
No, yeah, that was the 13.
Oh, another 13. Okay.
The 13 was from the beak hitting you after the tentacles. The tentacles did 8.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's them. And we move to Elric.
Okay, Elric is going to fire Chromatic Orb at Mr. Blue.
Chromatic Orb at Mr. Blue. Okay.
We're going to do lightning damage. Here we go. 21 to hit?
21 hits.
All right. 11 lightning damage.
11 kills it.
Right on. And now I'm going to move, with my bonus action, move my ball lightning right here. Make them make another dex save.
Ooh, okay. Now, does that happen on their turn? Once it's created.
Yeah, it says once a creature other than you comes within 5 feet of a sphere, the sphere discharges. Okay, so I can move a sphere up to 30 feet, but no farther than 120 feet away. When the creature other than you comes within 5 feet, that creature, and the sphere discharges lightning at the creature and disappears. Oh, wait a second.
So it should be gone anyway.
Okay, so I have to. Oh, so it doesn't just stay there.
No.
So okay, I conjure it, and then as a bonus action, I move it. I got you. Okay.
And then it's basically like a little hand grenade, and eventually it'll go off.
Got it. Okay.
Right.
So what else could I do? I can do another ball lightning behind him. I'll cast it again. Well, it's an action, so never mind. I just did my action.
Okay.
Okay, bonus action. Do I have anything? No, I'm not gonna wild shape right now, so I think that's I guess I can cast healing word at Morwen.
Okay. Yeah, she's very badly injured, by the way. I don't know why we're not seeing a health bar, but
yeah.
Yep.
It's not working on the health bar.
Yeah.
I updated the health.
Yeah, and I think I can see 23. So badly injured. So you do healing word will be okay because you did a chromatic. Was a chromatic orb though? Is it not a cantrip though?
No, it's a spell, so I guess I couldn't do that.
No.
But it's rune magic. But I think it's still
a chromatic orb.
I can't do that.
Okay.
And I don't have holy healing word slotted actually.
Okay.
But I guess I can't do anything but a cantrip.
Okay.
All right, I'll keep the healing in mind for later. Sorry.
Okay. So Morwen, I've got a net on you because you're covered in the tentacles of Mr. Pink, and you've also got this poison toxin, whatever, coursing through you. The two are sort of independent of one another, while the tentacles are what delivers the poison. If you pass your save versus the poison, you then get your faculties and you can act, but you're still sort of grabbed by the tentacles. So, at the end of your turn, you can try to see if you can throw off the effects of this poison with another saving throw.
You skipped Felwyn.
Oh, did I?
Did he miss me?
I did miss you. Oh, Felwyn. I didn't spot you there. You're 2 foot tall. What are you going to do?
Yeah, it happens all the time. Okay. I'm gonna pop here. I was gonna cast lightning bolt at them again, but I see that Morwen's actually entangled with this guy.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance it might hurt her as well.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm just gonna punch him.
Okay.
And see if I can't just get rid of him at this point.
Okay. Comes down to fisticuffs.
Yep, I got to 8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage kills the one in that doesn't have Morwen, the one that's right next to you.
Okay, and then I'm gonna punch him as my second attack.
I punch it in the tentacle. All right.
Punch him in the jelly head or whatever he's got.
It's pretty high.
9 thunder damage, and now he has disadvantage on everybody, including holding Lord.
Okay. All right. So you punched him with did give him the old left hook.
He's got jelly tentacles now.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it. Still got my temporary hit points.
Back to you, Morwen. You get your turn.
Oh, did we have temporary hit point?
No, I do.
No.
Oh, you do.
Yeah. She's got a mega Iron Man
suit. It's part of my suit, yeah.
So, Morwen, end of turn. Another Constitution saving throw. You get plus D4.
10.
Bless is still on you.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 10. 9. I already rolled it when you said it was my turn.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
all right. So you're still. Where is it? I'm gonna have to put this bloody last grell back in there. Okay, so you're still succumbing to the poison. Must succeed. Okay, so this last guy is going to let go of you, Morwen, and move out of your range, Felwyn, giving you a fist punch if you want to let it go.
Gonna let him go, so I'm definitely gonna fisty punch him.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I am not.
So, Morwen, I'm taking away the net 16. To show that you're no longer grappled. The 16 hits.
Okay.
12 damage.
All right, you punch it on the way out, and it sort of just flips up like a balloon that's been let go of, and goes over the deck and starts floating up into the sky. Where are we?
Trying to escape. Bonus action.
It's let go of you. And Elric, what do you want to do? You see this thing just sort of bob out and start to drift off up into the astral.
Guiding bolt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't let him get away, Elric.
Right. You're like, what's this? Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to use my. Well, does 13 hit?
13 hits.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. I have bless as well. So
Yeah, oh my god.
8 radiant damage.
Okay, you pop that balloon and it lands with a splat on the deck and then oozes off the side and then splat down at your feet.
Go check on the dog.
Okay, you go and check on the
Walk
dog
over here.
and it's licking its wounds and it's got some sort of lightning damage.
Oh, okay.
Is he friendly, dog?
It seems to be more scared than friendly.
Okay. Does he allow me to approach him, or is he gonna run away from me?
He roll a nature check.
Nature check.
Or animal handling, or persuasion. It's up to you.
I'm going
13.
to.
Well, that's animal handling probably would have been better.
Yeah, you can roll animal handling.
Yeah. 21.
Okay. It allows you to approach.
Okay. So I'll. I guess I could. You already told me he's got some lightning damage from.
Yes.
But I don't know if I can just. No, I don't have cure wounds. Do I? Yes, I do. I think that's one of the prayer beads. Yeah, I have the one cure wounds. I'll use that on him. No, actually, I got a better idea. I'll just cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
And that way I can get some healing to Morrowind as well.
Yep. Now, the healing spirit will last for a number of rounds and will heal a number of people over that time.
Jeez. One healing for the dog.
Okay.
Well, Elric's doing that. Can I look around our surroundings and see if there's anybody here or anything to search?
Sure.
We did come looking for something, right?
Yep. Okay, so it looks like where the dog was laying, there's a mat and so on, and there's all these, a pile of seeds.
Oh, that's probably his.
Large red seeds.
Okay, well, you don't want to disturb those. I'm assuming they belong to the...
Anthony,
Yeah.
I'm just going to roll 9d6 because we're out of combat, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Can I head back around to that room
And then I
myself?
can just disperse it as I need to.
Yeah, so I think Morwen's pretty injured. You can work out between you and Morwen. And
How much does a dog need? Because I already gave him one.
one is plenty. It seems to be not okay, but gets back to its feet and stops limping after that.
Morrowind, my healing spirit comes over you and gives you another 35 healing.
Ooh.
35, okay. Thank you.
And then he just disappears.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
On this dog, there's a collar with what looks to be some sort of button on the back.
Like a button, like a coat button, or a button you press?
A button you press.
Okay.
Looks like the button on a lift. It's got a lit up rune on it.
Oh. I have experience with rune magic. I would probably be able to identify that.
Roll an
Maybe
arcana.
with an arcana.
Yeah, roll an arcana for me.
Lousy roll. Probably beyond my knowledge.
How'd you go? What did you get?
I got a 5.
Ah, okay. Not one that you've seen before. Looks like the Predator's self-destruct armband.
No.
Now, Felwyn, you're having a snoop about too?
Yeah, I mean, I saw him like, is that a button on his collar? Did you want me to have a look?
Yeah, I can't identify this rune.
Either I can cast Identify, or I can do an arcane check.
Try an arcana first. That's just like the off-the-cuff 6-second type deal.
Yeah, so having a quick look, and if that doesn't work, I got 22.
Nice.
Okay.
But my best guess.
Yeah, you think it's a Spelljammer rune for comms.
Oh.
Communication device. Do you want to try it?
I guess. You press the button and be like, hello, whoever's dog this is, it's safe now.
You hear, "Ruh, ruh," and then this voice appears in your head saying, "It's me. Thanks for the healing, buddy, but thanks for the lightning bolt too."
It's Doug.
You can talk to the dog.
I just met you, but I love you.
What's your name? I'm Ikasa.
Hello, Ikasa. So it's a translator. It's a doggy translator.
It is.
I so need one of those.
All right. What are you doing down here, dude?
I got stuck down here, chased by those Grell, and this area, this whole place, this that we're standing on is Havok. You know, Havok, the god.
Havok. Oh, okay.
Died a long time ago, I think. But anyway, Havok is anti-magic, and I haven't really wanted to blink out to get away from the Grell. Lucky Redbud up here has got my back. He'd been keeping him at bay.
He's a bleak dog.
Oh, so you're a bleak dog.
Yes.
Do you think you'd be able to blink now?
Oh no, I wouldn't risk it really. I'm happy to gambol instead.
What does Havok do to your magic?
She says, "This is what I do," and he starts with long legs and big feet gamboling about in a circle.
Oh.
You got the zoomies.
All right. Here he goes.
And then he goes over to his cot and he starts ripping it backwards and forwards.
All right.
I'm gonna toss him a piece of a ration.
Okay.
And here you go.
Oh,
Give him a bit of a treat.
thanks. That lifts my
He
spirits.
doesn't need food, but it's a treat.
That lifts my spirits.
I'm going to go and search this little cabin room that I saw before.
Ah, yes.
I think I've got to get to from the outside.
Yep, so you scooch around and go back into what looks like a study. There's books and scrolls, arcane subjects packing the shelves, just what remains of them above the desk. Clean sheets of parchment.
Okay, can we search for anything interesting? That,
yes. After a quick search, you find a strong box.
I'll help. I can cast guidance, or you've already got bless on still. The bless only lasts a minute, so it's probably gone.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Let's try lock picking, which is my sleight of hand plus proficiency. So let's roll.
Try a sleight of hand.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no. Not even necessary.
I've still got tingly fingers after casting all that lightning. It's just got the...
Okay.
Okay, so you don't manage to sleight of hand it. It looks like it's not pickable. Can't be pickable. Impossible. It is locked. That's what the
Well, it's a locked box.
Yeah. But you probably could try to force it. It's a pretty flimsy lock.
Okay, I'm gonna punch it then.
Okay. Boosh! Resorts.
I'll hold it. I'll hold it while you punch it, and by doing so, I'll give you guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hold it at that angle. I can get a good hit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's the Arcanist Artificer way. If you can't do it with sleight of hand, punch it.
Punch it.
Exactly.
7 damage.
Okay, well, can you do a athletics for me?
Athletics.
Yeah.
Add a D4 on that. Oh, come on.
I'm not athletic. I'm a tiny little gnome.
Okay.
5.
Okay. No, you're going to have to find this key. But you can carry it. It's a smallish box, so if you want to just carry it, you can.
I'll go and ask Ikasa. Does he know where a key is?
No. I don't have a key to the strongbox, but I think Inda would.
Who's Inda?
Inda's the captain.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. Have you seen him lately?
She was in the front of the ship when we crashed, so probably up there, I think.
Okay. Is there anywhere else to go down here? Is there is this it?
There's not much of this piece of debris here, really.
Okay, so this is pretty much it.
Mm.
All right.
Well,
we're not going to go ask Ikasa for her key to open her strongbox, are we?
Or we can take it to her, perhaps as a reward.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, you missing this? All right.
Or perhaps Gungo could try opening it when we get back to him.
Well, that's true.
He could also pick locks. He might have better luck than I do with my little numb fingers right now.
Ikasa says, if you're heading up to that other part of the ship, be careful. Can you feel it?
Not sure what you're feeling.
I can't feel it.
The thrumming, the heartbeat.
I don't know. Can we? Are we feeling that?
You can try a perception for me. You know, you do the whole ear to the ground type of thing.
23.
Morwen, do you want to have a go as well as Felwyn?
I could add my D4 on top of that. Well,
it's an ability. It's a ability check, so your bless won't work.
Yeah, sure.
Well, if I cast guidance on myself,
yeah, you could do that.
So
14.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, so Morwen and Felwyn, Morwen and Elric both. You can feel something. It's like, you know, the Jurassic Park glass of water.
Yeah.
But rather than it being the footsteps of a T-Rex, it's almost as if there's this vibration in the earth every second or so. And Ikasa says, I think that's coming from up there, and points to where there's this huge fleshy mound that the prow of the ship has sort of crashed into.
It kind of sound like a heartbeat.
Ikasa looks a bit worried and said, I think that's Havok's heart.
Oh, boy.
I thought he was dead.
Someone must believe in Havok somewhere.
Well, I don't know if we want to be on here when this god awakens. So.
This god pretty much looks like roadkill right now that's about a month old.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
There's only one way off this rock, and that's not by standing here. So.
Ikasa's staying here. Ikasa came here on the life raft with Redbud.
Okay.
But they say if you find a way out when you come back to join up with the others, then collect us, it'll take some time for Redbud to, uproot.
We won't forget you.
We won't forget you.
Okay.
You've been a very good boy. I'm gonna give him a pat on his head.
Okay, ears go back.
Yeah.
Or down, smooth.
Take care of a Redbud.
Round head. Okay.
And then we'll go up and tell Redbud it's done.
Okay. Thank you. And socially inept.
Like most of us. So.
Hey Redbud,
you're good.
Hey Redbud, we found this box down below. Do you think your roots could maybe break it open for us? It's kind of locked.
Show me.
We'll pull the lockbox out.
Okay. Redbud grows a root in through the lock, and it sort of starts to swell and then twist, and then the root itself snaps off.
Don't!
He says,
Whoa, I didn't think that would happen. Ouch.
I hope that didn't hurt.
He says, I'll grow it back.
That was a nice try though, Hillary.
Yeah. Okay, so did you want to abandon this part of the ship? Carry on?
Yeah, I think we've explored everything.
Okay. You, same marching order, Morwen out front, scouting ahead?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'll follow.
Yep. Morwen, do you want to...
And I'll come up from behind.
Okay.
Yep.
Morwen, do you want to do the survival for us?
Survival.
Yeah.
I shall do. Oh, 18.
Okay. With that, you also managed to avoid a creature, at least one made of shadow.
Oh, good.
looking like a manta ray just drifting through the debris and wreckage of this carcass, and it's moving about because you're now moving up through a giant rib cage, and there's these arched bones overhead. Maybe 100 feet or so wide, the torso. Likely more. Likely that's an underestimate. And drifting in around these ribs is some sort of creature, a winged creature made of shadow, and just stalking its way around, and you manage to avoid it. And I will move you on to...
I feel like something's always looking at its lunch.
Yeah, that's right. Well, this is probably better. Okay, you clamber up onto what looks like some sort of giant organ.
Okay.
Draw your attention there with the shift ping.
Is that thumping sound any louder?
Yes. In fact, you can all feel it very easily underfoot.
Okay.
Tread carefully.
It's extremely slow, but present. Let me see. I might even be able to show you a bit of a cross-section type of deal here. I'll just draw you over to that. So that's the sort of like this section of the ship. You know that there's two decks.
Okay.
You can see a prow that's speared into this giant mass of flesh and stone. And your, let's see, your...
Kind of here?
Yes, yeah, that's right. But I'll just move you back to where you were before, where you can sort of see part of the ship that's open and you can look in. And I'll just pan out a little bit. There we go. I just want to make sure I've got what we are there. Okay. Right. So you're looking into the prow of a ship from behind where it's completely sheared off. You can see a deck above where the blue ping is here to the west. 3 sets of stairs, 2 that go up onto what was probably the forecastle. So this again the surface, like where the treant was in the last piece of wreckage, and another staircase that descends. There's also a door at this level, and
let's just check out the forecastle before we start knocking on doors. So Elric will crawl up the stairs slowly just to make sure they're up there.
Okay, so you climb up the plank onto the sort of the fleshy organ bit. Let's see, you're sort of standing on a jagged piece of deck, open to the sky above. A colossal heart, part flesh, part stone, looms over this whole segment of the top deck. What remains of the prow is plunged deep into the heart, and the deck rumbles as the heart pulses. There's scraps of gossamer sails dangling off the ship's broken mast, which is jammed through one of the doors leading into the forecastle. So you can see this giant mast here on an angle, blocking one of the doors.
I'm just gonna quickly go put a pot of tea on. I can still hear.
Yeah, okay, no worries. And Elwick, where were you heading to? You're climbing up into this.
Go up these stairs here and take a look at this upper deck.
Oh yeah, okay. So you head up the deck, and
that's all. There it is. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna take a look around, and I assume it's this.
And you can.
Front of the stern is probably not the stern. The bow is probably stuck into the heart. Is that?
It is. Yeah. At least the lower part of the prow has speared in and pierced this heart, and all around where the wood is a little bit lower down. So like a ram part, a lower part of the ship.
Mm.
Hard to see, but probably from below decks, would be the part that sort of stabs into it.
Is there anything else on this deck that we can notice?
No, not really. It looks like there's a bit of debris. But anything large or heavy is probably all gone overboard or been destroyed as part of the when it crashed.
All right. So
now with others getting tea and so on, I reckon, what is it? It's now 9:40, so we've been going an hour, just over an hour and a half. Let's do the same, and we'll break for 10 minutes and come back. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
I need another cup anyway.
Yeah, I'll refill too.
Okay. See you back in.
Bye.
Whatever you want to use a poached egg for. I like it because I eat eggs every morning, and I've got tired of frying them in butter every day. So
yeah, well, same. I have a full kitchen at work. So on my shift, I'll just take food in quite often and cook something. So I start at 6, and then quite often around 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'll go have eggs on toast or English muffins or something. So being able to do something like that will be awesome.
It's such a lifesaver for me. It's just like, wow, I can put it on my avocado toast or drop it in a cup of noodles or whatever, and it's perfect. Love it.
And they don't fry it, so it's healthier. So.
Yeah, it's a little healthier. Maybe not in the noodles, but.
She says as she looks up how to make carrot cake today.
I don't know why my camera's all blurry. Is that looking blurry to you guys?
It does look blurry. You're just kind of blurry, Anthony.
Try again.
Maybe your lens is dirty.
Okay. Back to normal. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, that was. It was a little odd.
It was focused on a different focal point,
Something.
I guess. It's probably seen the tie mat behind me, in the corner there. Maybe for later in the campaign. All right. Okay.
All right, so we're on this deck, and there's nothing up here.
Yes.
So I guess, Felwyn, do you want to? Should we go down and check that door, or should we go down below? Because there's a stairs going down, and there's a door.
Well, let's check the door first, because there's usually some sort of. I mean, if you remember from our last boats, there's usually a cabin up here before we go down. So.
Yeah, usually the captain's quarters is right there. So maybe we'll find the captain.
Let's have a look here. Anyway, so we'll go down and we'll check that door.
Okay. Morwen, that door's right in front of you, and I'll just take the poison off you because that's pretty much gone now. It would just be a matter of time. As Felwyn and Elric come down the stairs.
Should we?
My mic's muted. Okay.
Should we knock or just check it first?
Nobody
Elric's
knows.
Gonna knock.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock.
Right.
Everybody's like, well, I don't know. So I was like, hello.
Etiquette. What's all that etiquette stuff about? I'm an adventurer. Okay, you knock on the door, and you hear a oh damn, a curse, sort of consternation. Who is it? You hear a voice.
Uh-oh. What do we say? It's us. Who's that?
Let's see.
We're looking for the captain.
Come in.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll open the door and go in.
Okay.
What was the captain's name again?
Inda.
Inda. We're looking for Captain Inda.
Okay. I'm just navigating myself for a minute.
He's getting the fight ready.
Okay, yeah, getting initiative, checking spells.
And all the legendary actions. We're about to die, guys.
Yeah. Okay, now Elric, you're there at the door.
Everybody should know not to follow Elric.
Elric is
Okay.
You're the canary. You're the party canary, Elric. In this cabin,
Always
there's
goes best. Always keeps dying.
There's clothes tossed over chair backs, open books strewn across tables. At the back of the room, there's a woman with the feet up, and she's sort of sucking a finger that looks like it's sort of bleeding a little bit. I'll show what the sight to.
Oh.
She seems to have a prosthetic leg from somewhere mid-thigh, and the leg is made of some sort of combination of wood and metal. There's a hat on the back of the chair that she's sitting on, and behind her, an enormous feathery wing protrudes. There's an empty wine bottle tossed over behind her, and she says, "Oh, what brings you here? How do you know my name?
there.
How do you know my name?"
We were told to seek you out. Is that right, Felwyn?
Yes, we came across 2 different pieces of the ship now after we crashed.
Oh, excellent.
And we met some of your crewmates.
What news?
in
Is
the
everyone okay?
Some were okay. I'm not sure how many people you had to start with, but there was a fellow who was pretending to be something he wasn't.
Mm-hmm. We took care.
The walrus-looking fellow. He was
said
actually an entirely different species.
She said there has been. I've had to fight off some raiders attempting to pillage this part of the wreck. Are you saying that there was other raids on the rest of my crew?
Oh.
Of different means, but yeah.
So what are your motives? You're raiders, are you?
No.
We want to get off this rock.
Yeah, we're stranded here. We crash landed, much like you guys did, and we had to abandon our ship before it crashed. We landed on yours.
Okay. All right. Roll for me a persuasion check, Elric. You can have advantage.
Okay.
Given your news of her crew, that it's not just a
persuasion
wandering encounter. Yep.
Don't know how good this is going to do, since I have a -1 in charisma.
Okay.
Well, I did okay, I guess. 11.
Okay. And that's out of the 2 rolls. Yep.
Yeah, out of the 2.
Okay. Well, she says, yes. Well, thanks for bringing me news of my crew. I'm working hard to get fully functional here, and she sort of gestures at the room next door and looks over her shoulder. And she says,
"We did.
What's your motivation? Why are you here?"
Well, we did fight off a slod, and then we just helped Redbud get rid of some floating brain things, and so now we're here to see if you need any help. To help, so we can help us get off of this this beating heart of a dead god.
Well, this ship, we used to travel through more conventional waters and used a powerful item to transport the ship and power it through the astral. So if we can find that, it was in the prow of the ship, the bit that's piercing this fleshy heart thing. But I've tried to gain entrance and I can't.
Oh, what seems to be the problem?
There's some sort of field protecting, keeping my kind at bay.
I see.
I think it's like a wizardly effect, like protection from good and evil, something like that.
Okay. Is it in the room or is it down below?
Oh, it's down below, accessible from down below.
Can you I might be able to help with that. You want to show us where that is and see if we can get through it, or we could just go along if you have more work to do here.
Sure, I've got a bit of work to do, but I'm really struggling here with this these tools. I managed to fix my leg.
I might be able to help.
Oh, yeah, Felwyn's quite the mechanic.
All right, so I'll move Felwyn. You come up to the door.
Yep.
Okay.
Before we managed to teleport here, we she had a big power suit that she was able to fix up.
Oh, well, you might be just the sort of person I need.
I grab my tool belt and roll it out, and there's tools
okay.
everywhere.
All right. Well,
what are we looking at?
All right.
She says, well, and she turns around and she's only got one wing. And where the right shoulder blade is, there's like a mechanical socket with a bit of twisted bits of metal. And she says, my wing has been torn off and damaged. I've been trying to repair and reattach it, but I can't really do this myself.
Oh, so I might be able to assist in some ways. I'm not sure rolls I would have to make to do that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, between mending and spells and my arcana.
Okay. So she gets up and says, follow me. And she looks over Felwyn's head, not hard to do, and says, oh, come through, just looking at you, Morwen.
Hi.
And says, come on in. Make yourself at home here, and walks through into the workshop with Felwyn.
Sure thing. I will amble in.
Yep. So, Felwyn, you go through the room with Ender, through the next door with Ender. There's a chunk of mast piercing the doors to the west that go outside. and a large bronze sphere hovers in the centre of the room, spinning idly. Splayed on the table below is a wing-shaped contraption, about the same size as her other feathery wing. This was my navigation room.
Ooh.
So her prosthetic wing sits on the centre table. She says to you, I've been trying to repair it. I'm good with navigation, but not a lot of practical engineering.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go over. I'm like, do you mind?
Okay.
And then start looking at the wing and trying to ascertain where it.
What's going on? Yep. So
What's
you can
going
either.
on with it?
Okay, so it's up to you. You can either do a wisdom survival, which is more about figuring out the how it emulates real anatomy, or a intelligence investigation, which is
I'm
more.
definitely going to do investigation.
Okay.
It's like, how can I get it working?
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll cast guidance on your.
Yep, you can do
put my
that.
hand on your
Thank
shoulder
you.
while you're doing that, and help you any way I can. And
Okay.
Okay, that's a 15 and a guidance. Let me do my D4, which is at 19. And actually, let me just I had a really good idea. So I'll have a flash of genius.
Okay.
Which adds a +5. Oh no, that adds a D4. Oh no, just +4. So that would take it to 23.
Okay. All right. So with that was with the investigation. So you're pretty. You know very well exactly what needs to happen to get the joints all back together and working again. There's a few things that it's a bit delicate, like the internal workings of a clock, and you can actually have a go if you want to try and do the major repairs. It's just not the sort of thing you can just do in over the course of a minute or so, but you can sort of get it pretty much done with a tools, a sleight of hand check. If you want to do another guidance, you can do that too.
Yeah. All right, I'll cast guidance, and Fallon will turn around and be like, "This will take a while.
This is
might take a
taking
minute."
a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Can she have advantage because I'm there helping, or do you want me to just?
Let's have a
This
look.
guidance is gonna help.
Oh, so the investigation was in that 1 or something, was it? 2.
No, the sleight of hand.
Oh, that's
I'm
sleight
just
of
trying
hand.
to yeah, because I've got
And all
Smith's
thumbs.
tools and Tinker tools
Yep.
as well.
Yeah, so your proficiency should apply. But in any case, so you start to muck around with it. You
So
realise
that takes it to 8, and then if I add a 4, let's actually do that. So 8, and then that makes it to at least 10.
Yeah,
and
okay.
if I do another flash of genius, that's at least 14.
I can
Just
do the
saying.
guidance.
Yeah.
That's
I got
with
a
the
4 on
guidance. Yeah.
Okay. It's not
Okay.
terrible, but
No, so you've made a start. It's not fully functional yet. You're able to at least give Inda the guide. You've got it started, and given time, you think that you'll get this working. But it might be a overnight type of deal, or during some downtime.
Yeah, it's just taking me a bit longer. It's a bit more complicated than I thought.
Yep. She's well, thanks very much. I couldn't even figure out how it was supposed to go back together. So getting that go, that's a big start in the first place. And she goes and gets some other tools that were on her desk and starts to sort of tinker around with it herself. And she says, I'm going to keep going here, but if you want to go and investigate, cross that threshold that she can't cross, then you're welcome to below.
Yeah,
Sure.
we can go do that while you keep working on that.
Yep.
Maybe I'll have some more ideas when I get back.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go check that out.
Okay. Now that will be going out. She says it's the stairs that descend from the main deck outside. So if you go back to the deck where you're on, and go down these stairs just here.
All right.
All going down?
Yep.
Okay. You end up in what looks like a forward cargo hold of sorts. There's double doors ahead of you, empty crates, barrels littering the area. The doors surface shimmer as if sort of trapped behind a wall of translucent silver light. There's security wards of some sort.
I would have cast detect magic, make sure I can feel that was magic.
Yeah, okay. It does radiate magic. And Inda comes down the stairs saying, "Oh yes, I forgot about my own protections I'd put up. You'll probably need this." And she makes some sort of gesture, not quite casting a spell, but it probably is a spell-like effect that you're witnessing. And the aura of abjuration, Elric, that your detect magic is revealing, diminishes.
Okay.
And she says, after you go through, I'm going to put this back up, but I'll stay down here for when you want to come back through.
Okay. Can I make an insight check to make sure that I can trust her?
Yeah, sure. Roll for your insight.
She's basically saying she's going to lock us in.
Is this a short rest, by the way, while we've been talking yet? Or
if you want to take a short rest before you go through, she's...
Yeah, I want to roll some hit die.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, maybe while we were working on that wing.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't need a short rest, so she could have easily taken a short rest while I was doing
Yeah,
that.
I didn't either, so you should.
Okay.
Morwen had a little
Morwen,
shut-eye.
grab yourself a hammock.
Roll.
Roll some hit dice, get some healing back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Being weird. It won't roll them all.
That's all right. You
I
can
have
do
to
them
manually.
You can do them one at a time yourself, and then you choose when you stop, so you don't accidentally waste some.
Right, calculator time. So how many health do I need?
What do you want? I'm seeing 50,
I want
58.
Yeah, I'm 23 down, so 9 plus 9 is 18. That'll do.
Okay. All right, adjust your token, and then away we go.
Yep.
How was that insight roll?
Your insight. So when she said my kind and the protection from good and evil would keep her type out.
Mm-hmm.
So she's some sort of outer planar being that a protection from good and evil might, keep at bay.
Okay.
But that you don't think that she's being deceptive, as far as you can tell, when she says, "I'll."
So I believe she'll let us back out.
Yes.
All right. I'll say, okay, Felwyn, after you.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Yep.
So, doors open. You head through.
I'm just pouring another cup of tea. Just one sec.
Sure. And as soon as the door opens, an overwhelmingly foul stench in this completely destroyed room. There's a gaping hole in the front of the ship, leading to a absolutely putrid core of what is likely Havok's heart.
Ew.
Yeah. That's not magic. That's just a terrible smell, Inda. I'll keep anybody out.
Yeah, she says, well, it protects from me.
You could have told us that's what was keeping you out of here. Oh, whew.
She just hotboxed us.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to put this back up now. Like, hold the blanket down over.
Yeah. And she says, well, either way, I'm going to close the door.
Fine.
Okay. And beyond is darkness.
All right. Onward. hold your nose and let's go. Oh, I can't smell anything because I got my mantle on, but
Yeah.
doesn't affect me.
So you continue on to Havok's Heart, and I will drag you across to a new map.
I was going to say, where do we go?
By Inda.
Tokens, paste. Okay. Almost there, 1 sec. Okay, so I think you can see all of the... Oh, there's a bit of a duplication here. You can see the crashed wreckage and so on. And then there's the double doors. Let's see. I think I've actually not got a wall there. So you go through these double doors into this area here. You can see a bit more debris, and where the purple is the wall of flesh. Doof, doof. Doof, doof. It's dark beyond.
Hmm. So which direction is the wall of flesh? Directly in front of us, sort of below?
I think you can sort of see it on your map. There's a wall of flesh just on the far side of all this debris.
Oh, okay. That's not water. That's flesh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the purple bit that's showing there is actually the wall.
Yep. Okay. I get that.
And then you can go through out of the ship and step onto this sort of spongy, pulsating, purpley pink stuff, and look left and right.
Okay. So, am I detecting any magic over here?
No.
Okay, so I gotta find this wall that she's talking about. Oh, it goes around here.
Now just pause there for a moment, and I'll give you a bit of another description of this next, of the left ventricle.
Oh, we've pierced into the heart.
You are inside a heart.
Inside the heart. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I wasn't sure if we were looking at the heart and trying to climb up on it, but we are inside it.
So what's happened is that this huge
cave I've ever seen.
The heart is maybe, when you were outside and you could see the heart was about 100 feet across.
Okay.
Wow.
And the ship has pierced it like a spear. The tip of the ship has broken off, and you can enter the heart through the open part of the ship. That's what's effectively what you've done. The air is foul and humid. And as you just take your first couple of breaths, it's absolutely horrible. And you find that while you're in here, you're just feeling really sick.
Is that from the air?
Yes.
So I'm probably not.
No,
okay,
you
right?
Are feeling okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
That survival mantle on.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Bellwin, I bet you could have used your suit right now.
Yeah. So while you're in here breathing this air, you've got disadvantage on attack rolls, and ability checks.
Okay.
Except Alaric, who has his.
Except Elric.
Yeah.
Now there's, it's weird. Like while I said it was dark compared to outside, where there's all that sort of cosmic light around the place. But there's actually these floating orbs of pinkish bioluminescence around the place. I think you can even see a couple of these on your map.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
okay, I wasn't sure if they were torches or something. But
yeah,
okay,
and they're enough to give off enough light to see by. Dimly lit. So dimly lit means disadvantage to perception and all that sort of palaver. A little bit easier to hide. You can do hide in dim lighting, but a bit harder to search and read and notice things. So if you choose to have a light source, you can always do that, but it's not like you're stumbling around in the dark.
I just can't see anything.
You are not quite inside the ship yet. If I move you a couple more...
Okay, yeah.
Is that looking better for you? Now you can see...
Oh, yeah. Better.
Since Morwen took a short rest, it's been more than an hour since our first encounter, right?
Yes.
Okay, so my armor of Agathis is worn off.
Okay.
But I am concentrating on detect magic right now.
Okay. Now, Felwyn, the wall next to you is broken and shattered wood from the ship hull. Morwen, the purple stuff next to you, and Elric are made of purple flesh. Parts of the flesh look crusty like a scab, but it's not. It's petrifying. It's slowly turning to stone, hardening into like a grey crystal. Where other parts, as you walk around, are soft and spongy. Think of Millennium Falcon inside the worm. The heart beats. The heart beats, and it's beating erratically after being on this within it for a time. So it's gradually failing. A dull pulse echoes through the chambers every few minutes. It's not that that frequent like a human heartbeat. And the ceilings, probably the center of each ceiling is about 50 foot high, so it's like a roughly circular arched chambers.
Okay.
Now this first room, the ventricle, beyond the shattered safe room, there's an oval chamber, walls of purple flesh, dimly lit. The air reeks of death. There's an opening to the north, leading on to another chamber.
Okay. Press on.
Okay.
Do you want to search this area real quick, Colin?
There's loads of debris here from the ship.
Yeah, let's have a quick look around and see if we can't find anything useful.
Okay. Try a perception roll for me. It's not really a sort of big, or who's got the perception.
I can help with that.
Okay.
Oh God, my rolls.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty
What is
decent
going
with
on?
Yeah,
perception.
okay, go on.
19.
Okay.
24.
Oh,
Better than me.
okay. Morwen, you're right at the back there. Everyone's sort of finding some broken wine bottles and casks and things, and you take two steps back and say, "Oh, look at this," and you pick up a gilded spyglass.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Gonna look through it.
Yep, it looks functional and worth 1,000 gold easily.
Ooh.
Nice.
Those are nice.
Other than that, most of the
two spyglasses now.
You do. So, yeah, but otherwise, nothing else of value that you see.
Cool.
Okay.
We'll press on then through the left ventricle.
Okay. You head up to that passageway and...
This is kind of weird because my mother-in-law just had an angiogram. I had an artery cleared out just yesterday. So Now I'm visualizing being inside my mother-in-law's heart.
Okay.
Probably just as scary as Havok.
Right. Much larger chamber. And there are some sort of growths, spongy, well, not spongy, petrified growths like giant stone boulders in the center of the area. I don't know. Sorry?
Havok's got some bad plaque buildup.
Yeah.
Chip away some of it.
And it looks like a bit of light shining through from a line of crystals immediately to your right there, to Elric.
Yes.
Felwyn and Morwen, if you want to just follow up behind Elric, feel free.
Yeah, of course.
Anything interesting about those crystals?
You can see a bit of light beyond them. It looks like it's like a thin wall.
Are they radiating any magic?
No, they're not radiating magic.
Felwyn, do you think you could punch through these?
I might be able to.
You're gonna have a crack?
One or breaking a piece off or something.
Yep.
Yeah, that's...
All right.
Right.
You pretty easily smash, and clatter it away. Even put your fist through a little bit because it's quite delicate purple crystal, and it opens up to a calcified, what looks like a artery type deal, or what remains of one.
Looks like Havok had some blockage, heavy plaque buildup. Needs to cut back on her cholesterol.
Yeah.
Should we walk down there?
Yeah. I'm just like, sorry.
Okay.
Elric just pushes Felwyn beside us. I'll go.
All right.
I'll get down here.
Okay.
The thought of what we're doing is a little creepy.
Okay.
Everyone's just like, oh, okay.
Okay. About a half a minute later, there's this, and the whole chamber sort of pulses and contracts by about 2 feet, and then goes back to its normal shape. And that was a heartbeat, or an attempt at a heartbeat, but of course there's no blood anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, where are we?
Keep looking down here.
Yep.
It looks like it dead ends.
They are, yeah. So it looks like this chamber looks like it goes to a dead end. It might have gone completely down and does a sort of bit of a turn, or gone up to a...
I can't move my thing into there, like it's stuck. Like if I try and drag it, it just doesn't move.
Might have to come over here. There you go.
Is that better, Morwen? I can move you if you get stuck.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Some of the doorways are a bit tight, and it's possible that unless you come exactly from a certain square, you can't get through. But you can.
Okay.
I can fast travel that for you. Yeah. So an artery of sorts that looks well calcified.
Okay. No going this way. Let's head back to the big chamber.
Okay. Head back out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Elric, a much larger chamber. Walls and floor of this massive chamber alternate between grey and petrified stone, flexing muscle and flesh. What do you want to do from here? It opens out further beyond.
Like it opens a couple ways, or is it just a rock in the middle? I'll just kind of explore this large area.
Yep.
See if you guys want to split up, and maybe we can cover.
Splitting up, Elric, that never goes well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just walk around and.
Just remembering the times Elric has died.
I'll go to the right first.
Okay, just stop there for a moment because I think Morwen.
Yeah.
She caught up.
Something at the limits of your vision.
Am I the only one with dark vision? No, Felwyn has 2.
No, I got.
The Felwyn has 2, but she's just a little bit further north of you. You see something moving.
I would have cast light.
All right, we can cast light in a minute.
Okay.
You hear first the squelching sound of something moving through flesh, and you look up, and you can hear from above you.
Ew.
And this huge reptilian sort of dragon snake thing is crawling along the ceiling. It's come through some sort of, what are they called? It's not an aperture, orifice, ventricle. I forget the term. The valve.
Wow.
and is crawling along the surface towards you. I've got a and it's sort of biting off flesh off the inside of the heart and sort of tearing it away.
It's an artery monster.
I'm going to save and show to you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Ew.
Hey, buddy.
And it sort of screams and sort of throws a piece of the heart at you, and all these black spines flash up like an angry porcupine, and it starts racing at full speed, scuttling along the roof towards you.
Oh boy.
I'm going to just clear the initiative tracker.
Yeah, me.
Remove all turns, clear, and get you guys to put yourselves in to see what you will go round by round at this point.
Okay.
Felwyn, what's your dex?
Oh.
Nice.
+2.
Felwyn and I are both 14, so.
Okay. I'll add it in.
I'll just go first.
Yeah.
His name is It.
Whoops. Okay. Let's get a bit of music going. I'll just sort. So it's going to be Morwen, then the Hartalod,
Yeah.
then Elric, and then Felwyn.
Oh boy.
Morwen, you're actually the closest to it. Remember, it's 50 foot up in the air. It's 15 feet or so high itself because it's huge, which means from 50 down to whatever that means, 25 or so, but still out of range of you. If you if you ran right over to where the wall is, over to the far side, you probably would be within range of it.
Okay. Okay.
Or maybe not actually at this stage. It's probably already more than 10 feet above the ground.
So, is it flying or is it just climbing?
It's climbing to it's clinging to the ceiling.
Got it.
It's like it's got spider climb, but it's just using claws to actually grip into the flesh.
Yeah, because I can't really use my moon bow if it's not activated, which takes like a whole turn, so...
Yeah, it's an action to switch it on fire.
Yeah, so I'll just, I guess, hold my turn until it's like in melee range, or what? Like,
if it comes to within melee range, yep, you can take attacks.
I can't really do anything anyway, so.
Do you want
to
move, or are you staying where you are?
I don't want to like put myself like right in front of it.
Yeah.
So I'll move a little bit just so I'm not like blocking LOS for the other guys.
Sure.
And I'll just hold my turn.
Okay. So you're ready in action.
I was just gonna. Is holding turns not something you can do? Like,
yeah, you don't hold it.
Like,
what you do is you're ready in action, and you what that does is delay your action. Your action is to do melee, and you declare whatever, and that uses your reaction to have your attacks later in the round.
Okay, so but I can still like action surge and stuff.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so I'll just use my bonus action to make it my Slayer's Prey then.
Okay.
And then hold my attacks for
if
it comes in melee range.
All right. Okay. Then it goes and it scuttles. What's its speed? 10, 20, 30. So over at that point, it's probably about 15 feet away from you, Elric.
On the ceiling.
Yep.
You said the ceiling's about 50 feet up, or
yes, and then it's 15 feet tall itself. So when it's clinging to the ceiling, it's now 35 feet away from you, and then it scuttles down the side of the wall here.
Okay.
So I'm going to put it here. And it's going to bite at you. Hitting armor class 25.
That hits.
Doing 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
And another 15 poison damage.
Can I cast Absorb Elements?
You can, but the Absorb Elements won't stop the poison damage. It's fire, electricity, and cold, I believe.
You're right. Sorry, I saw acid and it looked like poison. Okay, acid, never mind.
Yep.
I won't do that. Okay, so another 15, you said?
Yep. And it grabs you in its maw, and then tips up and tries to swallow you whole. Now, this isn't quite as tough as most creatures, as most swallow hide type things. It takes a bit of effort, like a seagull with an oversized chip. And you can try to avoid this with a DC 20 strength saving throw.
Strength? Not going to happen. I'm going to give... I can't give myself guidance on it, right?
No.
All right, there's no way I can beat that.
I can give a flash of genius, though, as a reaction.
Yes. I'll roll. I need a nat 20 to make it, let's see, I got -1 strength.
Right.
So
okay,
I'm going down.
No, you're not. Mine adds a +4, so that makes 19.
Oh, you needed bless. Bless him, you would have done it. Okay, and what happens is Elric now goes in the belly.
Here we go again.
Total cover against attacks outside at the start of your turn. Oh, crikey! So you're in there, and you're in what is like this creature is noxious. Even just its bite is poisonous. Its breath fills this whole chamber, and that's why you've all got the poison condition. And now you're in a gullet with not acid but poison.
No, I do have that mantle on. Is it going to help me at all?
No, this is no longer about breathing.
Okay.
This is now swimming in it. Morwen, you were readying your action.
Yeah.
And I think it's reasonable if you wanted to move across. It's within melee range if you move right up to the wall, if you wanted to go and have your attacks.
Yeah, sure. I shall do that. Okay.
From there, it's a little bit too high, but if you go to like right next to the wall, you can probably reach it if you're okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Or you could go right
sure.
underneath it where its token is, because imagine its token is actually clinging to the wall rather than at floor level. But from there, you can do it too. That's fine.
Okay. Sure,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Ugh. 14.
14 hits.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is a fleshy, skinless worm.
It's attached to the ceiling, right? It's not floating?
No, it's clinging to the wall.
So what would a trip attack do?
Make it fall over.
Okay, then good job I'm not underneath it. I'm gonna sure. DC 16 strength save, please.
Okay. Strength. Oh, a 30.
Oh, okay. No use doing that then.
Okay.
So that is.
It still gives plus D8 if that's a battle master point.
Yeah.
Okay. So how much?
Okay.
16?
So that was 16 plus 8. So 24 damage for the first attack. I will
this is with the radiant.
Yeah, what's with the radiant, yeah.
Okay, it takes the full damage, and you can see a health bar there. It does quite a bit. It takes a chunk off.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do a second attack with that one. Another 14.
14 hits.
Yeah.
Damage.
It's taken a while. 15, and I will do another trip attack because I don't want to do a goading attack because I don't want it to focus on me. Even if it fails, it's just for the extra D8.
Okay.
Which is sorry, my D&D Beyond is like really slow today. So that's plus an extra 6, so that's 21 damage. Total.
Okay. Yep.
And then so that's 2 attacks, and then because why not? Then I can do my action surge and just do another 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Now, you said you previously with your bonus action that's already used. So
yeah, I made it my Slayer's Prey. Oh yeah, my Slayer's Prey. So there's an extra D6 for the first attack.
Okay.
Which is 4, an extra 4.
Okay.
And then
action surge?
Then I'll go and
Okay.
That hits. That's 27.
Okay.
For 16.
Nice.
And then a last attack for no. That's a natural one.
Okay.
For 11.
All right.
I'll give you Cosmic Omen on that. If I can.
What does that do?
You roll a d6 and add the number to your attack roll.
Now, Elric, I don't think you can give Cosmic Omen because you can't see the attack missing.
I can't see what's going on. Yeah,
It's
okay.
swallowed.
Okay, yeah. Sure. That's my round, but then isn't it like the end of the round now? Or
let's see. So the Heartalod has just gone. Oh,
it was my turn before the Heartalod.
Yeah, you were holding.
Oh, then. Yeah. And then. So we're still in the same round of combat.
Yeah. It's now my.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
And
Okay. So the Heartalod has its turn. Elric, it's your turn.
So, yeah, can I climb out for my movement, or would that be difficult, or am I restrained?
You don't think that you can just climb up the gullet or up the walls or something.
Okay.
You might, if you can do enough damage in a single round to the inside, just tear your way out or rip your way out or whatnot.
All right, so I'm fighting from the inside. What's happening to me while I'm inside? Am I just getting...
You're blinded and restrained. Restrained is disadvantaged. Now, it's something I forgot, but more when we won't retcon it. But remembering you and Felwyn should have disadvantage to your attack rolls.
Why?
It's got a pretty because
the
of
airway.
the poison.
Sorry, what?
Poison.
Oh. Okay. There's no like save on that. It's just poisoned air.
Just eventually, after a minute or so, you're going to fail it regardless, and unless you can somehow protect yourself. Yep. So just to remind us, I'll put a poison thing on the tokens. Skull and crossbones sounds good. And Elric, so restrained I think is just disadvantage, and they get advantage to attack you, but there's nothing in here to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
You think that if you can do enough damage in a round, you might be able to damage your way out by any means. What does the most damage you can think of?
Let me think here. What would be the...
Of course, any damage you do from the inside is to the creature, so it's still helping.
So.
It's still helping to kill it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to shoot a 4th level guiding bolt at it.
Okay.
Like directly underneath. I guess that's sides.
Yep.
Am I at a disadvantage?
You are at disadvantage. Yep.
Okay. So I didn't roll.
It's not a disadvantage because the advantage and disadvantages cancel each other out. So, because there's so just treat it as a natural roll.
I did roll a 12. I don't know if that's enough to hit it from the inside, but
no, it's not. Unfortunately, you rolled a 2. All right, guiding bolt. Bluff. Okay, so that's your spell, your action. Any bonus action?
I mean, I'm going to try because I need to just stack up damage not at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and wild shape into Archer form and
take a bonus action. Yep.
Yeah. And that hit. That crit.
Okay. Oh, nice one. Crit. How much damage?
19 radiant.
Wow. Okay, not enough to burst your way out, but that 19 goes against the creature.
Okay. And so I guess I'll use my movement to see if I could try to move out, but it's at least swim to the top.
Yeah, your movement rate's 0 right now because you're restrained. So
got it. Okay, I'm done then.
Yep. Also, you're blinded because you're pretty much. You're not like it's not like Pinocchio. There's a big open area inside its belly.
Okay.
You're in amniotic fluid made of poison.
I'm in poison.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a lovely little encounter. Is that you, Elric? Done?
That's it. That's it for me.
Okay, at that point, let's see. It tries to bite you, Morwen, with a legendary bite.
Oh, great.
I think you're within range there.
Mm-hmm.
It hits armor class 13 and misses, trying to swallow you whole. And we can move to Felwyn.
Okay. Going to pop in front of that little ball of light.
Okay.
And then cast a spell at its head, hopefully. And I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Oh, okay. It's huge. You can reasonably assume if Elric's in its belly, yeah.
It takes up multiple squares.
Yeah, it does.
So
yeah.
I'm hoping I can sort of isolate
okay.
the head away from
I'll give you a Arcana or Nature roll at advantage.
Arcana or Nature roll at advantage. Okay, let's do Arcana. 1. Let's roll a second. Natural 20.
Okay, all right. So you can avoid Elric in this instance. Remember, it's just moving and it's all still one being. So even if you're going for its head or something, it's possible that a lightning bolt still catches it, or electricity travels, or who knows.
So now it has to make a dexterity save.
Okay, now you realise that this takes this huge pulse, and it seems to have lightning susceptibility. You've discovered its apparent weakness, and it seems to slow down a little as soon as it gets hit by the lightning. I'm going to do its... What is it, Dex? For lightning?
Dex, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll do that first. Which it fails. So...
Okay, so it takes the 20 then.
Okay, it takes the 20 damage. And it is... Let's see, it has to do a Constitution saving throw from the zap.
Do I need to do one too?
No, I missed you.
You got missed.
Okay.
That's why I hit the Arcana roll natural 20, because he was so big, right?
Nice. So you went for his head?
Yeah.
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 Okay, it zaps it and it goes... And it goes... And then vomits up Elric.
Yes!
Elric will take... So you're vomited, you're prone, but you're no longer blind.
Okay.
Welcome back.
And you land in a space... Actually, it projectile vomits you over here. 10 feet away. Okay.
I'll be like, thanks, Felwyn.
So that's the lightning bolt. Anything else you want to do, Felwyn?
Oh. Going into section. Nothing. Nope.
Okay. In which case, that's the end of your turn. It's going to try and bite you, Felwyn. Hump. 31.
31?
Yeah.
Yeah, 31 hits.
Armor class 31. It swallows you. Unless you can roll a strength saving throw.
Oh, strength. Strength is not my...
I feel good about it rolling a 13 against me now.
Yeah.
16, and I'll add my Flash of Genius to it as a reaction.
Okay.
Which adds a +4, giving me 20.
Succeed on a DC 20 saving throw or be swallowed. You are not swallowed.
Yay.
Instead you take 29 damage.
I'm just standing in its mouth holding it open.
Right, you're like Samson holding down the Colosseum from smashing down upon you.
How much damage was that, Sir Anthony?
29.
29, okay. I'm okay.
Okay, and that's the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Morwen.
Okay. Sure. Well, I guess I'll just hit it some more. The life of a fighter.
Yes.
Okay. Go. Attack. Oh, it's at disadvantage, right?
Yes, disadvantage.
Okay.
You could just roll twice
so that's
if you have to.
20. Yeah, 21 with disadvantage.
10,
21.
11. Okay. Yeah, that's going to hit. Is that definitely disadvantage? I can't see two rolls there.
Yeah, I rolled twice. I rolled 21 and 28.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay,
With
so you just okay, cool. All right, so 21 hits.
Yeah. Uh, sorry, it's being really slow again.
It's all right. 15. I'm probably
That
seeing the
is
damage
15
before you are.
four.
I'm seeing it in roll
15
20
plus 4.
before you're seeing it in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I think so. So that's 15 plus 4, 21 damage there. Plus 4 is from the Slayer's Prey,
nice.
yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. Second attack?
Okay, yep. Yeah, that hits. That's a 23 with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, yeah, 23, 29. Good one. Hits.
Yeah.
This is again with Dawn. Takes 4 damage.
2 ones.
Oh.
8.
Okay.
And then I will do my offhand attack. Which is this one. A 28 and a 18.
Yep, that hits with Dusk.
For 18 damage.
Okay, so this is the first time you've hit it with Dusk. Hits, does its damage for piercing, but it's resistant to the necrotic, so it's taking 4. Just so you know.
Half.
Yeah.
So that's 14 total.
Yeah, I've done that. Yep. So this is how you find out. With the...
Okay.
Done.
Got it. It's a shame I can't just do 3 attacks with the Dusk then, but it has to be your offhand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that you, Morwen?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a note for next time: short sword of life stealing from the offhand against this buddy.
Yeah. Okay, and it's going to bite you in response.
Yeah.
Hitting armor class 14, so misses.
Misses again. Oh my
Wow.
god, I'm so lucky. I hit 3 times with disadvantage and then missed the thing.
Wow.
Well, you know, I wasn't so lucky last time, so last combat.
Yeah, it rolled a 2. It's rolled a 2 and a 1 against you with its legendary legendary action.
Christ.
Oh.
Okay.
Now it's its turn.
And now it's its turn. Okay, first thing it's going to do is bite you, Felwyn, because that's what heroes do. Did that come up?
Got bite gnomes.
Here it comes. 24.
Ugh, just hits, yep.
Strength saving throw. Morwen?
Me?
Morwen,
No,
sorry.
it's me.
Morwen bite. Did I say Felwyn?
Oh, that was Morwen, not me? Yeah,
No,
okay.
that's Morwen.
Oh, strength save.
Yes.
Oh, what's the DC? Just
Pretty high.
20. Ooh.
You can do it.
No, I can't.
Okay.
We
17.
my reaction too, so.
Get in my belly. All right. You take 31 damage, Morwen.
Hang on, my D&D Beyond has just crashed.
That's because you took 31 damage. It's gone nut.
Yeah,
That's
like,
Like that.
31, what kind of damage?
Poison and piercing.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, and then it lashes out at you, Felwyn.
Wait. What did she roll on that?
17, so I was 3 away.
I was gonna cast wheel if you didn't make it.
What's that?
Golden. So I can roll a d6 for you.
Okay, well,
And
3 or more, and I pass. Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't know that. I didn't see your roll pop up. I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Can I do that, Anthony?
Yeah. So
I don't think it popped up because my D&D Beyond crashed.
Okay. I didn't hear the roll.
So just checking. So just checking. Morwen, you rolled 17.
17, yeah,
Yep.
and then
So
failed.
So she's about to fail, and get swallowed.
I used my reaction to roll a d6, and I got all 6.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so you pass, Morwen. You didn't get swallowed. You still take the 31 damage.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
So you just adjust your token so we have it.
Better than the alternative.
I didn't get to use that last time, so there you go.
Yes. Okay, Morwen, it's going to claw you.
Yeah.
And natural 20.
Oh, yay.
So a critical hit with the claw, doing 36 damage.
Oh no.
Ooh.
It claws you again with the other hand. Hitting up class 19.
Yep.
And that's going to do 10 slashing damage.
Yeah, I'm down. I had 9 HP.
Oh my god. Okay. Morwen drops from the massive amount of damage in that.
Yeah.
That's its turn though. Bite, claw.
Oh. I went from 76 HP to nothing in one
In 3
turn.
attacks.
Lovely.
Yeah. One of those was a crit too.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it must have rolled really well and also really badly because the second one doing 10 compared to 36.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elric, over to you.
All right, Elric's going to see Morwen fall and turn to Felwyn and say, lightning, right?
Yeah.
Lightning.
Okay, cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
And lightning damage.
All right.
And then follow that up with a guiding bolt. Not a guiding bolt, just a archer bolt.
Okay, do the Chromatic Orb. Roll to hit.
Lightning first.
No disadvantage.
Now
you're still prone. If you want to stand up, it'll cost you half your movement rate. 18 hits.
Okay. 18 hits for, here it comes, 13 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I guess I'll stand up at that point.
Okay.
And then another 15 radiant.
Nice. Starry form, radiant. Takes the full damage from that too.
Okay. And then I'll move over. Can I get in front of Morwen's body and just kind of stay on top of her? The guard.
You can stand over her in her square even, but not between her and the Hertelot. She's right.
That's
she was fighting it in melee.
I'm just kind of gotta get on top of her because I want to stabilize her next round. But
okay. Yeah. So you're standing there looking like the cover of a Conan novel, with Morwen sort of at your feet, and that's your turn, Elric.
Yeah. Finish him, Felwyn.
Okay, it tries to claw you with a legendary action.
Okay.
Hitting class 21, Elric.
Can't take it.
That hits 19 19 slashing.
Okay. I wish I still had armor bagging this up. Oops. Wrong way. 19 damage. Okay.
Felwyn, your turn.
Okay, Felwyn's gonna pop right next to it to try and take some of the heat off the other two.
Okay.
But also just gonna hit it with another lightning bolt.
Okay.
I think this is my last. Here we go. DC 16 dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, the dexterity saving throw goes off. It rolls a 26, saves.
Oh, it saves, so it takes 13 damage? No.
13, 10,
yeah,
11.
we do round up, right?
Minus 11, 12. Yep, okay, cool. Done. And because you zapped it, it has to do a shock susceptibility saving throw. Constitution. Which it passes.
Okay, that's it for me.
Any lightning damage is slowing it down, and you're finding that instead of scuttling around at 50, it's much more sluggish, but in its movements. You guys are all right there in any case, so it's probably not mattering so much right now, but you know that it would be slower than you guys. Okay, and then it claws you, Felwyn. Hitting armor class 25.
That hit.
Doing 18 slashing damage.
Okay.
Is that
as my bonus action, can I put my temporary
Yeah, sure.
heal back up? So let me heal myself. Give myself 12. And then...
Now, Morwen, I think you're on death saving throw rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'll,
Dun, dun, dun.
Let me take this.
Where's the roll button? There it is. 18.
Okay.
Yay.
So you move away from the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yep.
And then the creature goes. I'm going to roll the dice here. Even, it's going to bite you, Elric. Odd. Okay. Felwyn, it's going to try and bite you with advantage because you're poisoned. Armor class 24. You need to do a strength saving throw.
Da, 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 da. Strength is not my strong suit.
Oh,
Cosmic Omen.
Okay. What's that going to do?
Oh, crap. No.
Turns that 12 into a 13. You see Felwyn go glump like a pelican. This thing swallows Felwyn. Felwyn, you take 34 damage.
Go.
How's it looking?
Badly. You can see a health bar. It's quite low.
I don't see one.
Below quarter. Let's see.
It's actually right below your chin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Yep. Yeah, so it's badly injured, seriously injured.
Yeah.
So it bites you, and then it claws at you, Elric.
Okay.
Hitting armor class 25, doing 16 slashing damage.
Keep landing these. I thought this thing was sluggish.
It's sluggish, yep.
Yeah.
Sluggish like a giant.
Yeah.
Attacks again, doing another 19 damage.
How much?
19.
Alright. Elric's not looking good.
And then we move to you, Elric.
Alright. Boy. Alright, Elric's gonna have to transform into... Can I drag Morwen
You can.
away?
Yep, you can.
He's gonna take a legendary action though and kill us anyway. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to transform into my chalice form.
Okay.
And that's going to give me some extra healing. I'm going to call up my healing buddy.
Okay.
Healing spirit. There's a bonus action. All right. So he'll do 6 healing.
Okay.
To Morwen.
Morwen, you come conscious.
I will take an extra 13 healing from myself.
Okay.
And that was my bonus action. I guess for my... That was a spell, though.
Is healing Is healing
I can do a
spirit?
cantrip, right?
Is healing spirit? Yeah, you can do a cantrip.
Yeah, healing spirit's a spell, level spell, but it's an action. I mean, a bonus action.
Okay.
And
you can still do a cantrip.
I can still do a cantrip, so I will do create bonfire. I want a bonfire. I'm gonna set a bonfire at its feet.
Okay.
It needs to make a dex save.
12.
All right, that fails. So it
Okay.
takes 17 fire damage.
Oh. Okay. And where's the bonfire? Do we have a bonfire? Do you want to drag one on there?
Yeah, let me go drag it on there.
Okay.
Here we go. Well, that's fireball. Hold on. I guess that'll work. No, maybe not.
Okay.
We had one. I don't know where it went.
Bonfire, was it? I'll do a search for it.
It was just a bonfire. Yeah, there. Okay,
There it is.
that works.
Okay, bonfire. Under its...
At its feet, I would say, probably like wherever it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it away from its belly?
Right.
Okay. Okay, that's you, Elric, done?
Yep.
Okay, so Elric and Morwen, once again. Odd, it's Elric. Even, Morwen.
Oh no. Please miss. Please
A
miss.
claw attack. 26. It's going to put you down again. 12 slashing.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. That still did save a TPK because that would have gone onto you, wouldn't it, Elric?
Yeah.
Felwyn.
Yes.
You are blind. You have a
Yeah.
speed of movement. You're sitting in a poison puddle, but you've got your wits. You
I got my wits. I do have my wits.
You have your wits. You are poisoned though, still, so disadvantage to hit.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is gonna slip my hand into my armor pocket here.
Yep.
'Cause I can't move much.
Yep.
And I'm gonna grab my potion of fire breath. And
Oh!
drink it.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I am going to breathe fire at the wall
Okay.
of his stomach.
All right.
Pancake hard for
Roll your damage.
He's got to do a DC 13 dex saving throw, but I don't see how he can move out of the way of this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
17 fire damage.
Okay. You do a big burst of fire, and the two of you on the outside see smoke just come out of this thing's nose. It's absolutely critically injured. So, bonus action to drink the potion of fire. Is it an action to breathe?
No, it's an action to drink the fire and the bonus action to breathe it.
Okay.
Cool.
So that's your turn, Felwyn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Gets a legendary action to... Oh, I think, Felwyn, you might take some poison damage here at the end of your turn. Hang on.
Might do that, yes.
At the start of each of... Oh, no, at the start of its turn.
Okay, so...
It'll happen, but it depends. Elric, it's going to make an attack on you. You're still standing?
I am.
Rowie. Claw! I'm class 23.
Ah! Yeah, it's
18 slashing. Are you standing?
I'm still up.
Ah!
I need to
Don't
roll a
sound so
con-
disappointed.
I need to make a Constitution save to see if I lose my healing spirit.
Yeah, yep.
So it was 18 damage. So I had to roll a 9 or higher.
Yes.
14. I saved.
Okay.
So it's healing spirit's still up,
Okay.
and I'm still up. Barely.
Morwen. Death saving throw.
Yeah. Seven.
Oh, okay. All right. This thing goes. It's more when you're down. What's the little baboon thing? Is that the healing spirit?
Yeah, he's my healing baboon.
Okay. All right.
It's going to. We're all gonna die.
It's gonna bite you.
I know.
Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna bite you, Elric. Bite. 13 is a miss.
Miss.
Yay!
Roll these last two. Okay. It's got a claw still.
Okay.
31. It's going to do 12 damage. It's going to put you down.
That's down, yep.
Okay.
And so healing spirit goes away.
Okay. Healing spirit goes away. That's its turn. Elric, you do a death saving throw.
On my turn? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Just so you know, I'm not giving it legendary actions after someone just does a death saving throw.
I failed.
Okay, so you're on a
Roll a 7.
1, yep.
Yeah. Our hope lies in the belly of that beast.
Okay, Felwyn.
Okay, Felwyn is going to punch it.
Okay.
And I get disadvantage at that, right?
Yes.
Let's go.
Hang on. No, it's a straight roll.
Okay, so I hit once.
The reason it's a straight roll is because it can't see you, so you're effectively invisible to it because it can't see it. It's like, yeah.
Okay, so that's 6 thunder damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it again, my second attack.
Okay.
That's a 13.
13. Armor class 13.
Yep.
Is going to miss.
Okay. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to breathe fire on it again.
Can you keep doing that, can you?
3 times or up to an hour.
Nice. Okay.
Yep, so here goes my fire damage.
Cooking it from the inside.
13.
Oh my god. Okay.
Still up.
It's still,
oh no.
It's still up. Okay. Let's see. That's you, Felwyn?
That's me.
Now, Morwen, you've got I've got skull and crossbones. You've got one fail, don't you, so far?
Yeah.
So can you do another one for us?
Yeah, one fail.
The skull and crossbones is the poison.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
16.
Okay, so you've got
1 fail, 1 save.
1 red light, 1 green light. And what are you on? You're on 1 red light, aren't you?
1 red light, yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's Morwen death saving throw, and then it goes. What the hell? Oh, I know what it can do.
Yes.
Okay, it concentrates for a moment. You guys are both unconscious, and it can drain. It's got an action called feed, and it drains the life of creatures in its gullet, and it concentrates and does 10 damage to you, Felwyn.
Okay.
I mean, digest, basically.
Yes, and it gains some hit points as a result of that.
Ooh. So it's like life transfer.
Better gain the most you can, because you're dying next round. So
Okay.
Fingers crossed. Oh my god.
Okay. And also, you're sitting in a puddle of poison there, and when I think I confirmed that when its turn is when you take the poison.
Yep.
So you take 13 poison damage.
Okay.
And then it's Elric's turn for a death saving throw.
10. Is that a Success or a fail? Oh, he's forgot.
Have a look it up. We'll see if it matters. If Felwyn goes down, it won't.
Okay.
Yeah. It should have marked it on the sheet if you rolled it through it.
It says 10 or higher.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
It doesn't automatically mark it for some reason.
Yeah, that's odd. Well, okay, we're gonna punch him again.
One red, one green for me.
Yep.
Get a punch in. Please hit.
Yes.
22. Yep.
22 hits.
10 thunder damage.
Oh, it survived it because it fed off you.
Yep, and then we're gonna do another hit because we get 2.
Don't miss.
21.
Ah.
8 damage.
Okay, it collapses in a heap.
And then I gotta try and fight my way out.
Okay, let's have a look.
And like,
you've done 2 actions. Bush. Have you done your bonus?
no, not yet.
Okay.
Because it's already. Actually,
can you breathe your way out?
Fire damage.
yeah, I could fire damage it a bit more up towards the top where the gullet is and see if I can't. So let me use that. I was thinking about Misty Step, but I can't see anything.
Yep. No, you can't see. You've got to be able to see where you're going to.
Yeah, I've got to be able to see.
You're blinded
where I'm going
condition.
To. So let me just use this last fire breath. See if I can damage my way out. It's 14.
So how much damage did you do in total with that round? 10?
18.
18?
18 and 14 is 32.
Okay. So you go, oh, you haven't quite burst out of it, but with all of this fumes and gases and things, you see the light, and you can spend 10 feet of your movement rate, and you crawl out of this thing's mouth. You have to do 40 damage in a round to burst out of the side, like damage your way out, but and you're prone but alive here.
Okay, are we out of initiative now?
We're not out of initiative because we just have to see if anyone dies in the meantime. Morwen, you got a death saving throw?
Yep.
We'll both roll ours. Huh?
Yeah, both of you can roll yours.
Yeah, I failed.
Another success.
Another fail.
Okay, so Morwen is on a 2 greens, 1 red, and Elric is on a 2 reds. Yes.
Yep.
And at that point,
Okay,
we're at your turn, Felwyn.
That's my turn again? Okay,
Yep.
so I'm going to turn to Elric, because I know he has healing. And I'm going to cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on him. Come back to us! And I give him 11 points of healing.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, you gotta save Mori. And yeah.
All right.
But he's got 2 and 2, right? Or
Yeah, so she's still got 1 failure she can
he goes
do.
before me.
You don't know, but you know that you're alive.
I know you
Elric?
can heal.
And you're Elric, you've just eyes open, gasp for breath, and you look around. Felwyn's there, covered in, digestive fluids.
What did I just do?
I don't know. Deleted yourself. Control Z, abort.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Hey,
Where am I? Oh gosh. There we are. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I was trying to get rid of those dots.
And after Felwyn does that, it's actually your turn, Elric, because you're on a 4, I think.
No, I was on a 9.1. I was ahead of Felwyn, so it's actually Morwen.
that was last turn. You're a 4 this time.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
That was the combat before.
All right, so we're gonna fudge this. No,
Anyway.
I had the same as you, 9. So it would have been Morwen's turn.
If it's Morwen's turn and you fail Morwen, that still means Elric, you're going to be up after that.
Next.
Yep.
Yeah. So
If you've got any method of curing, Morwen, do you want to do the save just to see how close you were?
Yeah, sure. 10, so I'm up anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So you've got 3 saves and stabilize, but unconscious. And then Elric, your turn.
I can cast a healing spirit again.
Okay.
I'll do it at 5th level.
Oh, nice.
So that's 16 to Morwen.
Okay.
Actually, like, since we're out of combat, can I just roll the 10 times?
Yeah,
The
definitely.
whole minute?
Yeah.
Okay. So, is that the same amount for each round?
No, you
level?
just roll when somebody. Oh, what are we talking about? What spell?
See, because you get the roll each time I do it, so it'd be. I rolled it at 4th level this time. So is that 46 each time each healing? Says because you can, as a bonus action in combat, I can move it.
Yep.
Can you do it?
Just paste the text into the chat.
Yeah, let me go ahead. That cast.
But I think regardless, the healing. To paraphrase, in any case, the healing spirit goes off, and you all do ringy rosy, circling through it, getting some healing.
Yay!
But I cast it at 4th level instead of 2nd level.
Yeah.
So that makes it a 4d6.
When you cast a spell using a spell, this healing is by d6.
Level, sorry.
Yeah, so it can still heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability, but when it does so, instead of doing 1d6 hit points, it does 2, 3, 4. You're doing it 5th level, so.
Yeah, so it's 46. But the thing is, on its bonus action, I can move it and do it again. So it lasts a whole minute. So that's.
But the most times it can actually heal someone, regardless, is 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is Wisdom, plus 3 or 4 or something. So it'll heal 4 times, up to 4 times before it's expended. But every time it does, out of those, what's your Wisdom currently?
A Wisdom?
Yeah.
Modifier? I'm max Wisdom, so it's plus 5.
Plus 5. Okay, so 6. So 6 times it can roll whatever 4d6 healing.
Okay, cool. So.
3rd level or higher. What is it? 3rd level or higher. So.
All right, I'm just gonna roll it 5 more times.
4, 5.
We'll just pick which 8.
4d6.
46. 4 times.
Yep.
5 times.
Morwen, you've got a good passive perception. When Elric got... No, was it you that got projectile vomited? I can't remember.
I did.
Yeah, so Elric got projectile vomited. There was something else that came up with it.
Okay.
Looks like a little wand of some sort on the ground.
A what of some sort, sorry?
A wand.
A wand.
So I'll take. We all need healing. Well,
yeah.
Let's see. Let me just add it all up and we'll split it up. Okay. 14 plus 12 plus 21 plus. Probably not the way it works, but.
Okay.
Everybody take 20 more healing.
20 healing. Nice. Yay!
All right. Enough to stagger to your feet and.
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks, healing baboon.
Oh, that feels better.
Okay, so what came up with him? Sorry.
It looked like a wand.
Okay. I'll pick it up and show the guys.
Okay.
Owen, what do you make of this?
Do you want me to identify that?
Yeah.
Well, it can take 2 minutes.
Well, I guess I'll throw up my detect magic again.
Okay.
Let's do a ritual identify.
So does it have magic?
It doesn't radiate magic.
Okay. Interesting. So it's not a magical thing, it's just a wand.
So can I pick anything out?
Yeah, but when you touch it, Felwyn, when you pick it up, and Morwen as well, I think you picked it up and handed it, you felt at ease holding it. Almost as if the chaos around you is somehow, everything's going to be okay.
Oh, that
feel
sounds
good
pleasant.
one.
Okay.
It's a feel good one.
Identify.
Yeah.
Wanda smiles.
Yeah.
Wand of calm emotions.
Yeah, weirdly, you think that you can after casting Identify, you determine that you think you can actually use this to fold space.
Fold space.
Yeah.
Nice.
We can use this to travel to another plane.
Maybe. Well, at this point, you think you can sort of, if you see a spot somewhere, let's have a look. I'll just call this up. You think you can come and use this to create some sort of portal. It's not so much between worlds or anything, but you can sort of like Misty Step, but better than that. You choose 2 points within 5 feet of you, and you sort of fold it into another space up to 500 feet away, and a circular portal appears, which you can sort of come and go from.
Just the person using the wand, or can other people pass?
Other people can go through as well.
Whoa, more, and this is really cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Hold on to that.
These portals are sort of the portals are sort of 2-dimensional glowing rings with mist hovering just inches off the ground, perpendicular to the ground at points you choose.
And how many times can you use it a day?
Once a day.
Once a day.
Well,
We could use it to get to places we can't reach. We could escape from situations. There's all sorts of possibilities.
well, should we crack on, or do you guys want to go back to the ship and get out of this poison for a second so we can heal up a bit? Take a breather.
Do you want to have a look around in this room to see if there's anything else?
I mean, we could look over the Hartalod.
There's not much. You explore around the heart itself. There was one other chamber where the Hartalod came from, but that's like a sort of sump, sludgy sort of area.
Okay.
I
wanted to kind of check out up here. Oh, okay. I didn't see if it was closed off. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of.
All right. So, can I detect any magical barrier that the captain was talking about?
No, you can't.
So was she lying about that, or?
Or you were able to pass because you're not a celestial or a demon or a fiend or whatever.
Okay. Because I could have used Dispel Magic on that, so she could have gotten by if I could have detected it.
Yep.
That was the plan was. So, but I haven't detected anything.
So there's something. It might not have been a magic spell. Could have just been something else.
Something else. Okay.
But you've actually explored all around, and you've seen the ventricle, the aortas, the different arteries and veins leading off from it, but they're all severed. One you find right down here, Felwyn, if I move you down there.
Yeah, I just saw that down there.
Yeah,
there's another one which
what's in this?
Sort of spills out onto the ground outside.
I think heading back to have a bit of a respite sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just check out over here, and it's okay. It's just back.
Yeah, the necrotic sludge, that black sort of tar stuff, is probably what the Hartalod's sort of lair type area.
I would imagine it stinks in there.
Highly corrosive. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Everything kind of stinks in here.
So let's all come back here.
Okay. So you make your way back to Indra.
We knock on the door. Hi.
Hey.
Let us in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. All right.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll punch the door.
Yeah. So you hear some sort of incantations. The door opens. Let's see. I'll do locked, opened.
And she sees 3 destroyed-looking beings just walk through.
Yeah. She says, "Oh my
Covered
God!"
with blood. We all got swallowed except for Morrowind. But
Oh, and she asks you, what happened? Did you find the piece of the rod?
Yes, I think so, but I need a
Okay.
shower.
Yeah, we did find something. It was inside of a gigantic heart-eating beast
Oh,
that actually wanted to eat both me and Felwyn.
I think that sounds like a celestial heartworm.
Gross. Thanks for the heads up.
Okay. Well, I've never been in there myself. I couldn't enter, unfortunately. But look, and she flexes, and she's got one mechanical and one feather wing. And whoever's the most damaged out of you?
I believe that's Morwen.
Morwen?
It's probably Molly.
Yeah, I'm at 36.
She
I'm
says,
at 32. So.
She says, here, you've done wonders for myself and my crew. Let me help you there. And she just lays hands on you and heals you for 20 damage.
You take it, Morwen.
Heals you, Morwen, for you get 20 health back.
Nice.
And she that also removes the effects of the poisoned condition, which normally would have lasted an hour, even after leaving the heart.
How you feeling there, Felwyn?
I'm so, but I got 51 health, so I'm not as bad as you guys.
I don't have lesser restoration.
I'm a tough.
I only have
9.
greater. Poison will wear off. You'll do it.
She says, I don't know if there's anything else any way else I can repay you, but I see you. I've got this magic short sword that I use. I see. Looks like you use them too. Talking to you, Morwen.
Okay. What have you got in mind?
I don't really want to make myself sort of weaponless, but I'm happy if you'd rather have this than one of your own weapons. I'm happy to trade. And she sort of
what have you got?
she causes an action to cause it to set fire. It's a flame tongue's short sword.
Ooh. Necrotic?
I cannot because my short swords are one attunement item. So if I don't have a slot to replace one of them.
Yeah, and your other was it the other two items that are you chewing up your slots?
Well, yeah, I have where is my inventory? Yeah, I have the Cloak of Elvenkind, the Moonbow, and the short swords.
Right, okay. So you're chockers anyway. She says, oh, no problem.
Yeah.
I just thought I saw you look like a bit of a short sword specialist and might be interested, but that's fine. If what you've got's better, no problem.
Yeah.
You said you needed the this wand? We found?
Yes. I think if we can gather all the crew together, we should be able to use it to get back to our world, and you could possibly use it to get back to yours.
Oh. Well, if we want to follow us down to your crew,
okay.
we head back there and meet up with our friends, and we can do that.
Okay. And you managed to get back, but between the all of you, with the Blink Dog, with the Treant, you've got Indra, who is apparently some sort of not a fallen as in evil, but a celestial that's no longer traveling the heavens, but rather other realms, other things. She says that she's a diva.
Mm.
And
I've never met a diva.
And so she's willing to fly across, bring the others back to this part of the ship where the navigation thing is, and puts this piece of this rod wand type thing into the navigation. Remember that glowing orb that was spinning slowly? And she says, with this, obviously we can't use it to transport the ship, which is what was happening before, but I'll use it to send myself and my crew to a place that we know. And when she describes it, what she's talking about is a magic circle. Now, I don't know if any of you were there for that particular session, but there's a spell called Magic Circle, and if you cast it, it will teleport you and anyone nearby you up to a certain number of creatures to that where that circle is that's been previously prepared, that you've memorized all the glyphs and runes and things.
And we did find one of the magic circle before.
Yeah,
we did. It was but it was in the lair of the Illithids, or
their ship, right?
Yeah.
We were going to use it to get in the middle, and then we decided not to.
Yes.
More wanted to just.
But we could get back to the ship, though.
You could get back to your world. Yeah, that's right, to the Illithid place, and then make your way out from there, possibly.
Okay.
And so you gather together all of the rest of her crew. Puts the rod into the top of this orb where there's a little hole for it, and she sort of thinks of the particular set of glyphs and runes and whatever for the magic circle in her plane where they've all come from. And then after a short time, they start to vanish, and she says, "Oh, well, if you don't want the short sword, I'll let you, here, take this." And she leaves a ring behind as she starts to vanish off to her plane. Her crew are gone at the end of a few moments of beaming out, and the rest of you can try and do the same thing.
We'll take a look at that ring that she left.
Yep. You can identify the ring before you go.
Identify that?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
It's a ring of evasion, so with 3 charges, you can use it to automatically pass a dex saving throw.
Oh, I've already got one of these. It works really great.
Yeah.
Who else wants one?
Who's got the lowest dex? I think I'm a +2. We should find out if anybody else in the party wants.
It might need attunement too. To check that too.
It does.
Oh.
How much dex does it give?
I'm maxed out on attunement.
When you fail a dex throw, you can choose a reaction to pass it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. It's just. So it's good for people with low dex like me.
Maybe Noida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Noidus says that he's feeling, this wand that he's got is like pulling him towards this rod that you've got, Morwen.
Okay. The rod?
Because it was the other part. They're all part of the same thing.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So
it's what that captain was saying. We had to get the rod because it was part of a greater thing. So there's still one more piece we're looking for.
Yes, but at the same time, we can still use this piece to transport wherever we need to go.
Yeah.
So, but we could stay and look for that. Do we know how many pieces there are to this rod?
Well, the other piece wasn't here. Right? We got it.
Yep.
Where did Noida pick up the other one?
Each of you's held each of these 2 pieces, and you're getting no sense of there being any more on this plane.
Okay. So should we put them together? See what happens.
We can try.
Owen?
Yep.
I can try using Arcana to see if I can't. What happens, or?
Yep.
But do we want to try getting to where we want to go first and then doing it, just in case the wand changes?
Yeah, I mean, what if we can't teleport out of here?
After we do this,
After we do this.
Let's teleport everybody to where we want to go first, and try putting the pieces together.
You gather the crew, all 6 of you, put it in there, and then whoever, Felwyn, Morwen, you channel this probably whoever's. Yeah. Anyway, use
Elite lead was the one who.
I remember.
think...
Yeah, it was a lead. Yeah, that's right. Wizard spell. Remembers the runes of the runic circle that has been imprinted into a lead's mind. And the 6 of you appear in the Illithid lair in the magic circle where the brain vanished. Actually, no, the circle was off to one of the side rooms, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. Are you planning to just make your way through the lair now? Do you want to take a rest, or trying to make your way back to that elven demi-plane treasure room?
If we're safe, I need to take a rest.
Yeah, I think if we're safe, we should take a rest and then probably try and put the rods together after that point.
Yeah.
Yep.
The 3 of us are pretty beat up right now.
Yep. You're not sure what in the Illithid lair, what other creatures you left behind? There was plenty of fighting and things going on when you first left. But you can pretty easily make your way, just like you did last time with the 6 of you, through the chambers into that
was there a
sea elf
place where I can lock the door?
Yeah. That sea elf treasure room.
Okay.
We go into that room. We go into that room though, and just to let you know, Hawk Miraz stole your suit, Felwyn, so it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I'm okay. But I have arcane lock, so if we get somewhere, I can just lock in.
Right. Okay. So you lock yourself in. You're in that sort of demi-plane, lead-lined, non-detection, I think, permanent non-detection room because it was a treasure chamber.
Yeah.
And there was...
Oh yes, that one.
Oh.
Yep.
Is that where the Elder Brain was? Or...
No, this was one that the Illithids didn't even find. Neither did the cultists. It was
part of it was that treasure room we found.
Right. Oh, we made our way all back there. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's our safe spot. We've slept here before.
Yeah, because we know it's a safe spot, so that's a really good place.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
And then take a long rest. And then the 6 of you make your way back up that chamber and out to the surface.
That works for me.
Weirdly, remember a lot of this, when you go to the area where there's the circular hole where the light was coming through, where you go up.
Yeah.
There's bright light and you swim back up to that surface and you're thinking that bright light would go into open ocean. If you recall, there was at least a few 100 feet worth of ocean to get to the surface. But as soon as you get to this hole, you reach up and you come out into what looks like a muddy water hole, and there's no ocean.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What did we do?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Is this what we saw?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
And there are fish and deep sea creatures dead, rotting all over the muddy ground.
Oh, but last time I was here, I was a level 20 barbarian. Dang it.
And the clouds are gloomy and overcast. It looks like it should rain, but it's not.
Everybody's going to come back next time and be like, what the hell have you 3 done?
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
And remember the city of Ascal was just off the coast of the Purple Rocks. And the Purple Rocks look like they've been completely flattened by a tidal wave. A tsunami has taken the whole 2 islands out.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
On a brighter note, and we'll finish here, all 3 of you go up 1 level from whatever you are right now.
Wow.
Okay.
That was
good.
That was quick.
Finally level 12.
Last session.
Oh, you've leveled up twice in 2 sessions?
You sure about that, Anthony?
What will that put you on 13? And
it would.
More than probably 12 is. I'm guessing you're all a little bit offset. Yep.
Yeah, I'm 13 too.
Yeah. Was it just last session?
Yeah.
Oh, the session before, I thought.
I can't remember.
But I play a lot of D&D, so it all merges.
I think it was last
after a
session.
while.
If it,
At the end of last session, you said level up to 12. So
right, okay. So it would be level. It would be Morwen and Felwyn, and you'd be feeling like you're close, Elric.
okay. I think I'm off by a day. That's why.
Could be, yep.
So
That's possible.
yeah, Morwen would catch up to me, and then Felwyn would shoot ahead.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But you're all starting to line back up.
Okay.
And yes, and we'll finish there and try to explain what happened to everyone else the next time we play.
Okay.
Like,
Well, thanks for not killing us, Anthony.
All right. I thought it was close. I thought, maybe we'll have the other.
If you had killed me instead of or rolled, I don't know. I think there was a roll you made that would have been a TPK.
Yeah.
But Felwyn's pretty tough.
Healing Morwen
yeah, I'm a little.
was probably a good idea too, because even though Morwen you went down the following round,
It still took attention away from somebody, right?
It meant there's like a critical mass of people to actually do something, whereas, yeah.
Well, the whole point of my healing spirit I thought was interesting because it could keep reviving you if you kept going down. So
yeah,
and giving you a reset on your death save. So that was beneficial. Yep. Good. Well, we're live.
Okay. We'll call that episode The Heart of Havok.
Yeah. That was really good. Thanks, Anthony.
All right.
Great.
See you in a fortnight.
See you soon.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.
See ya.